followed straight out the book. Oh, this nigga gave me the opportunity to see myself on camera. Hey, y'all don't be getting it. Sometimes SJ be doing shit and he know it's gonna trip. Say less. I see what you're doing, bro. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. Alright, we back.
You little dumb motherfuckers.
Oh, fucked it up. Damn. It was supposed to end the song, and then I hit the button, and it'd be like, you little dumb motherfuckers. Like, fucked it up. I'm gonna get better, Patreon. I'm getting better, bro. Listen, shout out to all the niggas that get a chance to really DJ they shit, you know what I mean? Set they shit up, get their little cues off, and do what they gotta do the fly version way or whatever you think it is. But me, personally, I don't get to do that. I have to do it the black guy way. Not even gonna say it the N-word way. It's called the straight beginner way. We actually got to put more work in to give y'all good intros. I'm just being honest. My man's wanted to hear he just doing it, you know. Because we just doing our job. We patiently waiting for a track to go crazy on. But I'm your boy Young D Merce, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. AT2 Nation, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know you in here. It is Patreon Nation. How y'all doing? Salute Nation. What's the deal, gang? How y'all doing? Y'all rocking? Y'all cool? Hope y'all having a great weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. We can't talk about that. I will see y'all Sunday. That is the pod before Memorial Day, so we will talk more about Memorial Day. I'm not going to Memorial Day y'all out. It ain't like I'm going out to go do a lot anyway. But y'all know SJ. SJ in the building. SJ.
You little dumb motherfucker.
Oh, damn, that bad. I didn't mean to call you that. Gotta get him out. We gotta start hitting him with the...
What more do you want from me?
Nah, but yeah, what's going on, my brother? How you been? I mean, you was here last pod. You was on the main pod not too long ago.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy, though.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I got a chance to show up, though.
Shooting that big shine.
Yo, I got so much shit to clip up from Bombay I ain't even got to yet, dog.
Boy, listen, I know. I went back and watched the episode. Trust me, I went back and watched the episode. I said, what did I say? I said, I did not have a hood that day. Yeah. I said, I had to tell niggas, I was in there with my jacket over my face as bad as this nigga. He was on one. That nigga was in his bag. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if y'all don't know, Petronius, we know, you know, we give the main pod on YouTube Sunday and Wednesday, 7:30, sometimes 7:45, depending on how, you know, we operate. Sometimes everybody be on time, sometimes they don't. It just be like that. But
you got me about to change my name to Paywall James for real, though.
You should, because when we do Patreons. This is what I call him paywall. At some point in throughout this episode, SJ gonna go off. He gonna go off this. He either gonna try to make me mad or he gonna make himself mad. Did y'all hear what I said? So don't blame me. Flip this up. Do not blame me for all the yelling and screaming. This is how he truly feels. On the main pod, he do a lot of laughing and giggling, so y'all don't know. But in his mind, he's saying some shit that he only say behind his paywall.
Yeah, that's true.
Soon as we get right here. He be like, oh, yeah. That nigga was sassy as hell, bitch ass nigga. I be like, wait, what? What the fuck? That was not the stance you took on the pod, bro. What we doing here? But I learned. Trust me, I'm learning. I learned my friends. Bro.
Like I said, I'm only there to catch the assist on the pod. You know what I'm saying? So
good way to clean that up.
Yeah.
That was a great way to. That was a great boy. You was Tony the Tiger great right there. I ain't gonna. He was in his bag. He was cooking.
Yeah, man.
But no. But sometimes you need those type of people. I think that's what make every pod a good dynamic, though. See, I think some people just be so worried about that. Hey, I'm trying to do my own platform over here, and that brings us to the first topic, though. It's about support. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like at some point you could be like, bro, I don't want to do this for just you. You know what I mean? Like, this really to big your brand up. It's not really helping me. It gives me the experience. But, nigga, I'm really helping you out. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people look at, but no, not you. I'm not saying you personally, but I'm saying that's how a lot of people usually look at things.
Okay, I got you.
You get what I'm saying? Because when we doing Patreon, to me, for you to say, all right, bet, I'm set all these angles up, I'm figure it out, bro. I'm trying to figure this shit out and make it work. Yeah. All right, bet, that's cool. I'm with it. I already know what it takes. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if we both were sitting down editing this, it'd be like, all right, this. It wouldn't take us as long. It'd be more so us just sitting there waiting on it to render out. We'll be sitting there literally just waiting on it to render.
That's the longest part.
And that's what people forget. Like, y'all forget. You can do all that work and that file will crash. Mm-hmm. Now you got to redo everything you just did.
I've had that happen a couple of times.
That is so, you feel me?
All that work.
Bro, listen. That's why I say support come in different forms. Support's come in different facets. So what does support look like to you?
It look a lot of different ways. I thought about being in this creator space. It's a lot of ways you can support me. Like I just found out somebody was supporting me in a way I didn't even know because they're not gonna tell me. But somebody came to me like, yeah, so and so, let me know. You know, you do your thing. I went and checked you out. Like, you know, let's talk. It's like, okay, so they talk to people about what I'm doing.
Word of mouth.
I ain't never know nothing about it, but that's support right there.
Hand-to-hand action.
It could be financial. It could be a like. It could be a share. It's a lot of ways in this space.
It could be a subscribe. It could let you listen to the slogan. Hit that like. Hit that share. Yeah. Let everybody know you're in here. I didn't ask you to tell me personally you was in here. Let everybody know you entered the room. Yeah. When you walk in somebody's house, don't you greet everybody in the house? Yeah. So what's the difference? It's a conversation. We're having a conversation. You may not want to be a part of that part of the conversation. That's cool. Just let everybody know you in here. Because we might tailor this conversation that may really intrigue. You might have something that may shift the conversation. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I just threw out a topic just to start it. Let's start here. Where this conversation can go, it could go anywhere. We can't control that. Like, a person could come with a great comment in the comments because we're live. You know what I mean? So if you got a great comment in the comments, like, bro, I've been thinking about this all day. Why do people do? Mm-hmm. Now we can address that. Hold on. Look, such and such said this, why he think this, and then we could be like, well, now that's a different way to look at things.
That's why I know y'all hear a lot of, especially content creators, say like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Man. It sounds just like a catchphrase or a slogan.
Definitely
We need that, man. More than just a conversation, it's telling the algorithm, not only am I watching this, I like what I'm watching. You should send this out to other people so they can check it out too.
You should send this out to the people that's in my lane. Because I'm watching this.
The comments matter, all of that.
YouTube, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but me just over the years, listening to niggas like Flip, this is why Flip has changed to me. Mm-hmm. Will me and Flip do something together? What you trying to do, gang? Like, what is this? What is it? All that, I'm so happy Flip not with the rah-rah no more. Coming in, flipping shit over and doing all that other shit. I know he still got his devious ways, though. He will do some shit that'll make some shit go left. You know what I mean? He will do that. But I also understand his maturity level has grown since he's been around people that like, hey, yo, dog, come on. Like, chill out. Don't be so. And you know you the young nigga, because I used to be him as a young nigga. Like, when I was young, you say shit out of turn, just say random ass shit. You get into it with the older niggas. Because it's like, nigga, you not about the little man. I'm a grown-ass man out here. The same way you felt growing up, I feel right now, too. So you should understand this. And it's okay to pull me to the side there and kick some game. Look, young nigga, I'm not trying to demasculate you in no way. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to give you some knowledge. Like, sometimes you don't got to say everything that's on the front of your brain. Sometimes it's okay to just chill. My uncle was that for me. Rest in peace. God bless his soul. Rest in peace. I swear to God. He was like that for me. He'd be like, Neff, you tweaking. Like, whether he right or wrong, me and him can have that discourse later, but he gonna be like, you tweaking right now. And I think just knowing, come on, who's going? Fuck out of here. Fuck on. No, but like, knowing that can happen and people can give you that kind of intellect, like far as a man growing up. See, when you growing up with just women around you, and it's no shade to women, it's just, I feel like you miss that. Yeah. That's something that you miss because you always gonna speak out of turn. You always gonna just be, you just gonna always have that. Some people will, because some women are raised with men around them, heavy uncles, all that. And the uncles will correct that, as they should. Mm-hmm. I should say they should. Some don't. Some be like, nigga, that's your child. I ain't got. Hey, he wouldn't do that with me. You be like, what do you mean he wouldn't do it with you? If he wouldn't do that, he wouldn't act like this around you. Why you gonna let this happen right now? Yeah. It's happening around you right now. Stupid. Like that just be me. But I don't know. But to me, support is bigger than just a like. Support is bigger than just a share. Even though those are forms of support. Financially is the last on the support list. Because if you watch, if you like, share, do all the stuff he just said, that's going to financially support me. And all you did was something was for free. Mm-hmm. You dedicated maybe an hour to the pod. If you know it's 2 hours, all right, I watched the first hour. I got to go back and finish the second hour. That's watch hours for most YouTubers and content creators. They need the watch hours. They need thousands of these watch hours. So we have to give you a maximum. So you got to understand, for me to hit, for a new YouTuber right now, to hit 3,000 watch hours, You got to put up 300 videos. That's an hour, and they have to watch them from start to finish entirely. They have to watch every video. It has to be that captivating. 1 hour, 300 videos.
When y'all get into analytics, all of the numbers, you start seeing. That's why sometimes I'd rather you just, if you're not gonna watch it, just don't watch it. Because when you start seeing, say I make an hour video, and you look at the average, it's like
12 minutes.
People watching for like 8 minutes, like
13 minutes.
What the fuck is the point?
54 minutes.
Yeah, it's seeing numbers like that make you reevaluate everything you're doing. It's like, all right,
Young Homie Podcast for me. That's where I found my niche.
Man.
No, listen, that's where I really found my niche. When I was doing shoot videos, shoot review videos, views, 500 here, 1,000 here, 1,200 here. Then I put my little cousin on there, she do a rap video, that's 1,000. Mm-hmm. Then I put this person on there, another 1,000. Then I'm doing in real life vlogs, 500, quick, 400, 200 a view. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to manipulate the algorithm. But one, the video only 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. I can get 1,000 views for 15 minutes. That's short form content. Y'all got to speed it up. We are beyond short form content. Y'all sit up. I know kids that can sit up and watch a Kai stream for 24 hours. He has to entertain your kid for 24 hours. Yeah. He watching though. He in there like these, man. Look, there go Kevin Hart. He been on here since 1 o'clock.
Now streamers a whole nother level, man. I don't understand. If my life was set up where I could do the streaming like that, I could probably figure out a way to do it. But
no.
I don't. But 24 hours.
No.
That's
no. Y'all niggas don't like girls.
That's
y'all
crazy.
Don't like girls. Man. I'm sorry, y'all don't like girls, bro. Like I'm just being honest, bro. It's certain things I just don't want to put on camera. That's why y'all end up in bad situations.
A 24-hour stream on a special.
Nothing's gonna make me do 24 hours.
Bro.
I barely give y'all 5. I'm just really being honest. Like how Act get on there and be on there for 8-9 hours, just running and run. Like, bro, you got that's too. No, my attention span gonna dial after 5. I don't care what y'all talking about.
I got a video essay I'm working on right now.
I'll be sleepy.
And I made the point in probably less than 30 minutes. But I know some people out there, and I ain't gonna say no names, they do some good work, but my nigga, I do not need you to do a 3.5 hour video. You made the point a long time ago, dog. You just ego stroking at this point. Like 3.5 hours, it's just you and your essay.
But people watch.
That's why I can't really be mad at it. It's just you're doing too much. Like I said, you made the point a long time ago, dog. I got it in the first 20 minutes. I do not need
everybody
extra
don't
3 hours, dog.
I'm gonna say this though, and I think just because that's the reason why I always be, let's do 2 hours. Let's do this. Let's just to expand the because when you come over here to this platform, understand this is our goal.
Yeah.
Like we're able to give you 2 hours. If we get to 3 and 4 hours, like and you gonna watch or just audioly listen. You feel me?
Yeah.
For 3 and 4 hours, if we can keep your attention for 3 and 4 hours, make you laugh, make you cry, sad, even make you say, man, all right, D-Merce, you're doing too fucking much now. Shut up, bro. Like, all right, you tweaking. If I can get you to do that in your car.
I can understand that. And
it
works better when it's a real conversation going on. But when it's just that one person, that one voice.
True.
That's crazy.
True.
That's crazy,
man. And listen, now, and I think that's where when Act do his streams, the most, like, a lot of his views come from his clips. I did a 15-minute video here. Let me clip this part of the video up. Yeah. It was a 3 hour. If you want to watch the whole stream, then you can. But if you don't, here go 16 minutes, 15. Kind of like some Vlad shit.
Yeah.
Vlad type shit. Like, but I understand. I don't understand Vlad's version of what he do. I get it. It's a formula, and he been doing it for years. Mm-hmm. To do a 3 hour interview and only do it subject by subject, and you drop this clip, all right, such and such said this about Tupac, and now this is what happened after that happened. And like, bro, just come on, 30 minutes this real fast. Because that's, they like you said, they made their point about what happened in the first clip.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this second clip is about, but I'm sure if I watch it, he going to reiterate some shit he just said in the first clip. Boosie. That's why Boosie get in a lot of trouble, because they reiterate what he already said an hour ago, and they be
Yeah.
like, he said that already. Y'all still stuck right there? How did you didn't hear him say that?
Vlad do well. I see. It's really Vlad recipe, but I see Joe Budden starting it. Well, not starting to do that. He been doing it for a little minute. You take. I'm not gonna give y'all the whole thing up front, so let me go clip by clip, and then that gets you a little bit of incentive. If you not messing with the pod and you see this might give you incentive to go watch the whole thing. But it's more they playing the numbers game when they do it like that.
For sure.
Yeah, I
don't disagree with that. I'm gonna say for Joe and them, they only really, and this is just me watching. I don't know. Other people see other things. You know that. I think they only clip up their controversy. They don't. They may share a laugh or something that's fly in the moment, like when they did the Crip Walk on the Kendrick song and everybody was dancing on the pod. But it's still controversy a little bit because it's like, look at everybody having a great time, and you want to be the one friend that want to sit here and be the bump on the log.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. Like even if you go back and watch, like they just put out yesterday, they put out the Kendrick. They clipped up all the Kendrick shit or the Kendrick Drake battle full from song by song. Like how Joe
they was reacting to it.
Yeah, how they was reacting to it. But they weren't playing the songs. They just, put the lyrics on the bottom of the song, and then they'd be like, come on, look at Ish. Like, he'd be like, dog, like, it was all right. Yeah. But you also see over time, like, Ish, he'd be like, no, he was cooking right there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So you kind of see the difference, like, okay. You're not totally biased to Kendrick.
I think your boy got some act right.
I don't think that.
The last pod I just saw,
I don't think that.
He came back with a different attitude. He was engaged the whole pod, and he was taking some shots.
Listen, what I think it is Ish finally realized, oh, y'all want me to be Dark-ish. Like, y'all see Dark Lamont, y'all want me to be Dark-ish too. And some of the shit I think he give niggas passes for, and he don't really shoot back. He be like, all right, dog.
Yeah,
like he just kind of like freeze up. He be like, all right, I'm gonna crack it. All right.
But he had Joe doing that too. Like, all right, that's the second time. Like,
listen,
I
because now, because now I said all right 40 times. Then you came on here. Now I'm on the clip saying I'm grumpy in the face. Say less. I got you. You said what? You left the door. Bow. You left the door. Bow. You left the door. I'm gonna just shoot at. And Mark, even with Mark, he like, no, I see you too, nigga. Bow. I'm gonna shoot back at you too, cause it ain't about. See, everybody made it about Mark being just this super genius and Ish being so not a super genius. Like, no, it's not about that. It's about Mark just being witty.
Right.
Ish not being witty with him because everybody else, the only person got to do that with is Joe. So I don't have to be witty. Even when he fight with Melissa, like think about it. He give Melissa so many passes before he actually shoot back at her. She say like 3 or 4 jokes. Y'all, you can't do this. Can't like shit. Then he'll be like, all right, come on, like.
Yeah.
And they be like, no, say it. He'd be like, and then that open the door for who? For Flip. He say what he say, and then he'd be like, that gives Ish the pass where it don't look like he. But when they 1v1 him versus Mark, he'd be like, all right, dog, you got it. Like, you got it. You got it. I don't want to fight you here over that. Like, I don't, because this is something you clearly been waiting to fight with me about, and I wasn't prepared to fight with you here.
Nah, people hurt his feelings, man.
I mean, sometimes you get your feelings hurt on the pod. It's okay. Especially when you work with a nigga that will tell the world his feelings hurt. Joe is my feelings is hurt type nigga. Like, he will tell you that. So it ain't nothing that you can't run and be like, I did not expect you to say this or act like this. And that's support though.
Yeah.
Even if Joe did say something to him behind the scenes, look, bro, you got to, come on, like, be a better sport. You know what I mean?
Okay. Another way of support, and this has been my favorite one, whether it's a call or a text. Like I said, my favorite thing that I've been hearing from people is like, I see you, keep going. It ain't even like a super long message or nothing like that. Just the fact that you saw what I was doing, you appreciated it, you encouraging me to keep going.
And I like the people that come through with the critiques.
Yeah, that
I'm
too.
a viewer.
Yeah.
I'm a viewer.
I asked for that.
Yeah, I'm a viewer. If you're a viewer, I want to know. A long time. I want to know. I'm not. Listen, and everybody be like, man, I don't want to tell you this because it's gonna hurt you. No, nigga, tell me. You're a viewer. Yeah. You got to tell me to help me change the. Maybe we might be having a bad conversation. You be like, bro, y'all just spent 30 minutes talking about basketball. And you who listened? Yeah. Who listened to y'all basketball conversation? Because one thing about it is while we live, I am in my brain, my producer brain is still going off. I'm looking at the numbers, Why is this like we was just at 13, now we at 5? Why? Because we just spent 30 minutes talking about LeBron. Like, no, we is killing the mood right now, bro. They was just horny, now they like, wait, what? Did they start talking about dudes? And it's like nothing bad about it, because I think a lot of people look at it like this is what the internet want to see. No, that's what a bunch of men on the internet like to look at. Like, y'all want to hear the pods that fight over basketball sports. Like, if we was a sports pod, I get it. We can do all that. We can talk all that, you know what I mean? Because analytically, now we can go into the numbers. We can really do some research. We really got to get, you know what I mean? So we can have the females that's watching the sports bet, and they may watch, because we helping y'all with sports bets. So if we giving you that game, which is support, y'all figuring it out like, all right, bet. He said LeBron is 0 for 9 in his last 3 games from 3. All right, maybe I might not take the over. I might take the under on LeBron with 3s this day.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit I'd be saying. So it's like you got to follow the conversation. Sometimes people don't know how to follow the conversation. And one thing I do hate as being a host of a podcast is I hate when people wait for you to change the conversation. Transition skills. That's a bad thing when you're watching a lot of people or podcasts in general. Like when you watch podcasts, I hate when niggas be like, yeah, so all right, let's get to the next topic. Like, you identifying that we're changing the conversation right now. I do it a lot. You feel me? I be like, all right, what we gonna do next? Where y'all want to go next? Like, it's still I like when some episodes when you watch certain podcasts, you see it just flow. It's like we all know what the topics are, right? We may be somewhere. Somebody can find a way to transition that conversation. It may be like, look, so I was thinking about this. And that could be the next topic. Like, literally, what come out your mouth could be the next topic. Wow.
I ain't gonna mention his name. I see somebody on the podcast try to do that. They just be a little clunky about it. But this is where, like I said, we not all professionals. That broadcasting experience come in handy. Because you see the people that got experience with it, whether they was on the radio or something like that, it's a lot easier for them to just transition. It's a lot smoother. Yeah, so it's people trying it out. I'll be like, you gotta give people grace. They in this space trying to
monopolize,
grow, you know. But yeah, that's definitely
you gotta
for a lot of people to work on.
True, and you gotta get better though.
Yeah.
It's not about like you trying, okay, but you can't wait to pod day to try to get better. When you talking on the phone to somebody, how y'all transition conversations should always. That's kind of the same way you do it when you having a podcast conversation. It's like we just change. All right, I understand that, but look, this is the woody whoops, and then get to the next one. Because people want to hear that. The real conversation. Like, people want to know what y'all thinking about in y'all group chats, bro. Like, people want to know what you do off the pod for real in real life. Everybody comes to these and become personalities, but your personality that you're being is like this super tough, unemotional, giving, I don't love nothing type person. When in reality, you probably the most empathetic person in the group. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you really feel some type of way about certain things, you should say it. I understand as men, for most niggas that get in these spaces, y'all try to figure out what's going to be something that's going to make the men feel special in life. Everything don't fall in our category where we end up that way. Sometimes we have to give grace to women. Yeah. We do. So it is like I heard somebody say, that women do a terrible job at picking men. Right? And I was thinking like, that might not be a off answer or off statement. Like, it's not too far off, because I always look at it like, when a woman say, I actually chose this person, the results of y'all being together forever or just having that connection forever usually don't work out. Very high rating of turnover.
See, that's interesting, because I don't know too many women. Most of the time, men do the choosing.
It's not true.
She got to accept you in, but how many women do you, okay, I'm saying women don't approach a man.
True.
So you're not choosing. You just.
She is.
You accept or reject.
That's choosing.
Okay. No, semantics.
That's not semantics. No, I'm seriously. That's choosing. Okay. Even though, because, all right, I said it to you this way. You do something. Let's just say you a drug dealer. Let's just say you sell weed on the weekend, right? people gonna bring you weed, but you're choosing the ones that you want to buy. Just you get to choose and reject. 100 men can walk up to one woman in a day. She's the one that has to accept any of the 100. Men don't get that choice. You get to start it.
Okay.
You still not making the choice though. You made your choice. She never made hers though.
Okay.
Cause she could turn you down. You could be a young, fly, well-dressed young man. You feel me? You approach a girl. She may not even like your style. She might just think your style corny. You chose her, she didn't choose you.
Right.
So it is a choice. They still got a choice. It's just the ones they choose to accept. In your case, it's not like that would be where the semantics is.
I got you.
It's like the choice is the choice. And I always say yes because it's what's shiny in front of most women that they choose. It's the diamond that got a lot of dirt on them, a lot of stuff going on them. You know what I mean? The one you got to kind of spend a couple minutes, dusting off and getting that shit right. Like, hold on, you a diamond, I just got to shine you right. Mm-hmm. Hold on, you feel me? And that'd be like, I think that's you know what I'm saying? That's the point where it'd be like the women that take the time to dust the diamond off and see where the cracks is and sit back and fix them and then say, hey, there you go, young man. Now you together. When you go look for the diamond is already shining. You know how many people chasing the shiny diamond? That's why y'all end up in the one-on-ones. That's why they only want you to make 7 figures. They only want you to be this guy. That's why you go after rappers, ball players, niggas with money. That's why money is the leading cause. You make a nigga lead with his wallet. Women make men lead with their wallets. That's the only reason there's competition in a lot. Think about what men argue over. I can play basketball better than you. That's something we can go prove.
Right.
Money only come into factor when women around. Niggas don't be. You ain't never really got into it with your mans over money, for real. Unless it was a girl around.
Or if you just out of shit to argue about, man, I got more money than you.
At the end of the day, but you still, but that's not even gonna get you far because all the men around you gonna be like, all right, bro, all right, you got that, whatever it is, because you only got more money than me right now, nigga. I remember just a week ago, because the nigga say that. Like, I remember just a week ago, nigga, you was over asking to borrow $20. Like, you just kicking stones together, nigga, trying to scrape up to get some weed. Now you telling me you got more money than me because you got a job now, nigga? Yeah. Like, what we doing here? You know what I mean? Like, you got that, big dog. You got it. That's not a fight for us. Until there's some women around, because now your pride got in the way. Like, hold on, bro, what you mean? Nigga, I got big stacks over here. Yeah. That's women making a man choose with their wallet. I'm leading with my wallet because now I have to show him I'm getting more money than him.
That's that peacocking. Yeah.
So, again, do you believe the ability? And do you believe in the ability of women to pick a great man? Not saying all, because most women when they hear this, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, D-Mark said no women pick good men. I know some that do. I know some that got husbands. But they pick bad men in their lifetime, though. They didn't just go. He wasn't the first and the last. Yeah. He wasn't Teddy Pendergrass. He wasn't your first, your last, your everything. He wasn't.
It's interesting, because overall, I want to say, yeah, they kind of struggle with finding that right one. They might think they saw something and find out it's not really what they thought it was. But then I know some women that get really good men, but they actually the problem. They're not going to come out and say it. You had the last 3 dudes that you had was like quality men. They did all the typical stuff you want a man to do. They were solid. That's because
I'm on live.
It's like stand-up dudes, huh? What happened?
No, go ahead. Keep saying.
It's like you got stand-up dudes. They coming into your situation. They getting to know your other kids that they don't got nothing to do with. They making them part of their family and all this kind of stuff. And then they just turn them into doormats. Like, you just here to be whatever I need you to be. And then when I'm done with you, I'm going to just toss you to the side because, like, I'm just cut like that. I know some cutthroat women. And
what does that look like to you?
It's what you mean.
What you say, cutthroat woman? What is that?
Like, just where's your heart? I know we got the stereotype about women is they emotional, they lead with their hurts. all that kind of stuff. It's always about emotion. And you will see some women that's so closed off, you trying to figure out how to get through that through the first layer. Like, what's wrong with you? You damn near like a nigga. They be so hurt sometimes, but like the ones that lead with that masculine energy, like, I'm a independent and I don't need you for nothing. I just need you to.
That's getting into my next question. Ooh, I'm glad you said that because that's leading into the next, like the way we transition is. So yeah, I think that comes from social media. That alpha masculine woman.
Yeah, the alpha woman.
I think that comes from social media, which women don't really understand the definition of alpha. Like, do know that that's a cutthroat game. Mm-hmm. It's a cutthroat world. Yeah, it's a survival thing.
Because the alpha got to get the other alpha out the room.
So you can only be and this is what supply. Oh my God, and this is why if y'all don't understand my philosophy and what I'm saying, right? A great example right here. Look, bing. You see this movie right here? Insert, and when I say this movie, put it right here. Look, this movie right here, right? It's a great movie, right? And what you need to watch is not the storyline for what y'all thinking. Use it and play it into how a male could see the world when he has both dynamics in his life. And he's taught from two different angles with survival and struggle. The Lion King, Mufasa, right? When you look at Mufasa life in totality, right? It shows you. I was an orphan. I struggled. I got accepted, pushed to be taught by hunters, which lion dynamics, the king don't hunt for shit. He's the worst warrior. He's just the strongest on the compound. Because that's what the tiger den look like, a compound. You feel me? You got all these women lions laying around.
Well, that's a little bit overplayed by the movie. The lion, like the men do some hunting. It's
but they not the best. Yeah, the best hunters are the women.
The pack, yeah.
And the women get it in. Well, that's who trained Mufasa. He was casted off to the women in that pride, which was Scar's family. You feel me? Mm-hmm. If I'm raised by your mama Scar instead of your daddy, I ain't taught to be lazy like your uncle and your brothers and them. I'm taught to be a hunter, taught to smell, taught to find the shit in the air to make sure we survive. That's what made me a great king. That's what made him a great king, because I know I'm well-rounded in every area. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's why I always say, like, for women, you got to understand, you're going to have to do some things to be this alpha woman. You got to do some things that will, one, be able to make, a man secure enough to do as you say and be okay with just find you a Norbit.
Norbit.
Did I say that wrong? Am I saying that? All right, y'all right. Y'all might. I might be.
I
might get killed for that.
You just made me think about the character.
But all I'm saying is that's the type of guy that's gonna be able to be willing to, hey, honey, I'll go. Yes. I'll move. I don't want to call him a simp. I hate when people say simp. No, I'm just a passive guy who was raised by my family, who showed that I should generally do. This is the way I can show my strength. Now, piss that person off. He might be the code. And he might beat you to sleep.
But that used to be a gentleman.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. Now I don't know what a gentleman is. Yeah, they still tell you that you got to pull out the seat, close the door, open the door, whoop, whoop. This gentleman, they got gentleman tactics. They don't really have gentlemen. Right. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a different word to gentleman nowadays. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but I also look at it to say yes, social media plays a big factor into women being alphas, because you usually run into the situation where you see a woman saying, hey, I get all the money. I got the money. I got the back. Remy Ma, for example. You a broke ass nigga. You ain't never did whoop 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 whoop. That was it. Like, I watched both their lives. I felt embarrassed for both of them.
I don't like that, man.
I felt embarrassed for both of them. It ain't just Pap, and it just ain't just Rem. Like, Pap could have did some different. He could have took some different steps. You know what I mean? You never engaged. Still stay a solid nigga. I feel like your life was unneeded. You a man. That's why I asked the question. Do you believe that? I'll ask when I get there. But listen, you a man, you got to learn how to deal with certain shit. It's fucked up that we got to go through the shit that we got to go through. Right. but that is a female thing. Like, don't engage. Whatever happens, if I'm your homeboy, I'm called, hey, bro, unengaged right now. Get off.
See, this is why I started to understand. It helped me out. The faster you can understand this as a man, like, the better off you will be. Don't nobody care. Like,
Facts.
you can sit there and explain yourself till you blue in the face. Don't nobody care, dog.
Facts.
So, yeah, it's kind of tough. You got to deal with your feelings in the background.
Of your own.
I went through a situation with divorce. Y'all might have seen a little bit of the clips. When I started talking about it, this actually helped me. Just talking about it. But it was from a different point of view. So that's why I kind of got a problem with what I'm seeing from Pep. You were solid this whole time. And I know you gave your reason for all the kids was brought up and all that stuff. Still, man, like, the character is going to show itself. So you don't need to say nothing. But I'm watching.
And they already saying it for you.
Yeah, I'm watching these relationships like, oh, these was the goals. Pap and Remy was like the standard. Or Tiana Taylor and Amon Shumpert, like, y'all was black love to the max. Y'all was the blackest goals for everybody all over social media. And now on the other side of it, we see
what I be saying?
We seeing the messiest shit in the world. It's like,
Yeah, I be saying.
it ain't all the men, because we ain't heard from Amon when it came to this shit.
Yes,
like,
we did.
like through his lawyer.
No, we heard him out. He started it. I hate that I got to do this to Iman Shumpert, but you started it, you bitch ass nigga.
But
listen,
Tiana came out there and started.
all right, no.
Putting the details out. Oh, I paid for this. He
Listen,
had this money.
Nah.
I paid for
See,
all
everybody,
of this.
everybody forget before they finalized this. He started it. Iman started going. He the one that made it public. He the one that made it public. Tiana Taylor. I'm only going off of what was put out in the public. I don't have the content. I don't know about it. I'm listening to Neighborhood Talk just like y'all. But I also heard Tiana's live when she went live.
Yeah.
And I also heard some other people talk about their situation. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's really close to Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. And they spoke very highly about both, but they told their truth about the situation. Mm-hmm. Right? All right. In Tiana's case, from the person that spoke to Tiana, he said, allegedly, the start of it was Iman to start talking. She tried to file the divorce under initials so y'all don't even pick up on it.
Right.
Dog said no. File that name. That's foul already, right there. That's some girly ass shit right there. Y'all call it sassy? Sassy part number one right there. That's red flag number one right there. If this lady trying to walk away from you, nigga, in a hush moment, we hushing this.
Yeah.
Now, if y'all see us 8-9 months later, everybody got different mates, we'll deal with that when we get there. You get what I'm saying? We've been broke up almost a year, bro. Like, we already separated, it already handled. Nobody got hurt, nobody got nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody walked away with the same image. We just didn't see eye to eye no more. That's okay, it happens. You spoke again. She let it go. She didn't say nothing until you tried to put her in jail. When you tried to put her in jail, now she like, bro, you a bitch ass nigga. Trying to get me locked up, gang. Like, what we doing here? You want me to be taken away from my daughter, nigga? Like, we got kids, nigga. What the fuck is you doing? Now I have to speak. That's just like a man. If you feel me, you keep it solid all the way up through, and now a girl trying to put you in jail. You like, bitch? All right, look, now it's my turn to talk now.
That's why I'm like, where's the line? Because everybody that had their piece to say, like Remy and Pap,
I hate it for all of them.
It's nasty, though.
It is. It's getting worse by the day, too.
It's kind of, I just saw Remy with a long Instagram
Bro,
post after Pap
right.
Live, too. It's
Listen.
just like, dog, we do not, nobody is actually asking for y'all.
Nobody wants to be in y'all text threads. Nobody want to be in y'all text threads.
Nobody asks for none of the stuff that y'all doing. But it's not just them. That's why I didn't want to make it about them. It's like, I got my own experience with this shit.
I'm with you.
And my family was trying to tell, just from me talking about it, my family, hey, yo, man, like keep it to yourself. Like, you'll be good, you'll be solid. It's like, no, I'm not crashing out. Like, they don't understand. This is what started me. This is another part of what got me in front of the camera in the first place. Before I started my channel, I was on Instagram in the stories. That's when that shit really started taking off. But what I got from it was other people share these experiences. They DMing me, yo, that was some real shit. So the same thing that I got from the last talk that I had, that started in 2019.
And you
When
know
it was
why?
like people reaching out to me, and I'm like, damn, I'm just
Let me
like,
tell you
getting
why?
this shit off my chest, and all of a sudden people like, hey, yo, and I'm like, oh shit.
Let me tell you why.
Yeah,
The reason being is because they shared those same experiences. They just not man enough to, not saying that they not man or woman enough to talk about it, but they need to hear somebody else take that step first. I learned that when it came to Cam.
okay,
When his mom passed, it was like I became for my friend dynamic, like all my friends that knew me. I know 2 people that lost they son father back to back. Bow called me. How did you do it? What did you go through? What was the steps?
yeah,
What did you go, like, how did you tell him? How did you whoop whoop whoop? I'm like, Cam didn't go to the funeral. I didn't tell him for like a couple weeks. Like, he had to literally start asking for his OG for me to be able to even sit him down and tell him. He took it like a gangster, literally a stand-up 4-year-old that I ever seen in my life, and he enjoyed the rest of his life ever since. Never asked about her again. I swear to right hand the guy, he never asked about his mama again from that day forward. Like, he knew. But once I said it, it was like something in him. He put his head down, he hugged me, he cried. And when he cried, it was over. Like, it was over. He was good. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a kid, it just changed differently, but it was something in his spirit. I feel like she was in his mind so much because it was like, you not telling him. So I'm going to make you tell him. You feel me? And now that you told him, I can rest easy because now my son know. He not looking for me to think that I'm still going to come through the door someday.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And I just was fighting with myself on how do I tell him? Like, how do you tell a kid this? Like, what are you doing? No, I'm not taking him to the funeral. No, I'm not going to let him see his mom in the... What are y'all talking about? Y'all fucking retarded? Like, y'all don't make sense to me, bro. Some people, and but I just feel like in certain moments, people just make bad decisions.
yeah,
I get it. I truly get it. But the one thing we not gonna do is burn an image of his mama in his brain for the rest of his life for her in a casket.
Right.
That's so dumb.
yeah,
No, that's dumb. If you don't remember, see her pictures. Just all you need to see is pictures. You'll never need to see her like that, bro. Never. Even if you go see her gravesite, like you go visit her at her gravesite, you never seen her in a cat. You don't know what she looked like under there. You don't know what she came out. You don't know nothing. You don't know because that you didn't need to know. That was not your space to know. So when that happened to me, a lot of people, like I said, started reaching out. Over the years, I know my homegirl, she lost her. She found her son father dead on the couch, dead. How you handle that? You heard? Like, that's
one of them images that just is gonna be there.
She recovering. She fly. I
Yeah.
will say her business name on. I said on the main pod. I'm gonna give her a shout out or something. But look, she's surviving.
Yeah, that's
Salute.
tough. Man.
You feel me? Young son growing up. I remember he was crazy the same age.
Damn.
And you be like, damn. You be thinking like, when the fuck did I become the conduit of being able to speak on things in this certain manner?
Yeah.
Like, what made that? God put that in my cards. You feel me? Especially just dealing with the situation in totality. Like, when did God put that in my cards? Why you put that bad hand on me?
That go back to, if it wasn't the last one, it was the one before that. I got a video just saying sometimes it's just you. Like, you just the one in that spot. Is you the one that can handle it. You the one that can take the hits, whatever it is. That's why. Like, don't even ask why.
You the
it's
leader.
because it's you. Like,
You the leader.
one. Yeah.
You the leader.
Like, you might want somebody else to pick up the mantle, be the leader, take the weight off your shoulders. Nah, they can't handle it like you. That's why it's you.
But see, in that space though, like being the leader, right? I think that's why they always say behind every great leader is always a great woman, right? Mm-hmm. Because when you take your cape off, right? Like when you really truly take the cape off and you just get the and you want to vent, you just want to say shit. Who do you say it to? My dad got this slogan like recently. He just keeps saying it, but it's just like now he keeps saying it. Like it's his little MO. Once he learns something like slogan wise, he gonna beat it till it don't work anymore. Like he gonna drain the riz right out the statement.
Yeah.
But it's who saved Superman basically? Like who would save Superman? Like when he needs you. I guess, I don't know. Superman. Superman gonna say Superman. But he said his super friends. Obviously meaning the Justice League.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Batman, he not, you know what I'm saying? Kryptonite don't fuck with Batman. So what he gonna do? He gonna come take the kryptonite off of Superman. I'm gonna give you your strength back. That's what I do. Batman can't run real fast. So he ain't catching nobody, but then that's why we got Flash catching. You feel me? Who else? It's just you know what I'm saying? Just Justice League in general, Storm, all them people that's just a part of it. Like you be thinking about it like, damn, everybody there for a reason. We always wonder what Batman did well. That nigga's the coldest investigator you're gonna ever figure out in your life.
Yeah.
That's his niche. I got human abilities, but I got expensive toys to shoot at you, disarm you, do all kind of shit. And I'm a great investigator. You get what I'm saying? I have all the research, the money to just research whatever I need. And Superman can find you in no time once I give him the information. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what make us the Justice League. That's what make us a team. And I tell people, we grow up with that Justice League. We grow up with those people who you love, you've been through so much shit with, and you be like, yeah, this is my Justice League. I'm Superman over here. Everybody in your friend group feel like they Superman, and you may play a different form of the Justice League for people in their life. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, in my life, I'm Superman. Cause yeah, we got the whole team. We lit. You know what I mean? But we all grow up with different goals and objectives. I'm in this podcast space. My real friends don't give a fuck about being on camera. Like my real friends. Not saying that you're not my real friend, but we met later in life.
Yeah.
So like the people I grew up with, my friends that I've been in the dirt with, rode around, did all that with, they don't care about being on camera. I can tell a million stories. They don't give a fuck about it. Like literally I call them, they'll laugh, they'll joke, they'll do all that. I'm talking about we all be on FaceTime, 10, 12 deep on FaceTime. As soon as they made that little thing where you can do that and on Apple,
yeah,
these niggas instantly, everybody on there like, shut up, shut up. Nobody getting the word out. Like, man, shut your whole ass up, bro. And we just have fun. But I'd be like, bro, if I just sat here and screen recorded with the audio right now, this is a clip.
Yeah.
Because this is what we do. Like, y'all wouldn't even understand, but that's my creative brain working in a different form. Y'all just think this is a genuine conversation. We say some of the craziest shit in this shit. Feel me? You know how many G words and R words get through around here? Like, literally, bro. Oh, we can say that on here. It's Patreon. I'm talking about thinking we on YouTube still.
Oh, yeah.
You know how many times a nigga get called gay in a conversation, bro? Oh, you gay. Like, you know how many times pause don't work? Niggas be mad. But they be clowning. I be like, bro, pause, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? Them niggas be like, and they do what you do. And I'm not pausing that. And I'm not pausing that. I be like, you should. That's crazy. But look, hey, salute. Love y'all, man. That shit crazy. But, like I said, that just comes with being a leader. You got to understand your friends. And understand that when you got to change your friends in and out. Just because we not the Justice League no more don't mean you not the X-Men for me. You Wolverine to my Justice League.
So for you being in this spot, you Superman on Tied to the Game.
That's what they tell me.
And the cast of the Justice League keep changing. I'm wondering, what is it teaching you, or what are you learning about being in that leadership spot? What is it teaching you about yourself?
Just because everybody got an opinion don't mean that they need to display it.
Okay.
Everybody can have an opinion, but that don't mean that they're mature enough to handle what someone may think of their opinion. I'll expound a little bit more. If we using a topic, right? Some people will walk themselves into traps when you having a conversation, and usually not on just podcasts. I'm just talking about in real life in general. Some people will say certain things, and then you'll be like, it'll trigger you to say things, like say certain things. So you'll be like, oh y'all, like if you're around a bunch of girls, and the girls is horny, they want to fuck. They trying to get niggas the inkling to pick you a bitch, nigga. We trying to get on. Find your partner. So they'll be like, don't none of y'all, let's play truth or dare. Then it turned into don't none of y'all eat pussy. Not half y'all in there, y'all done broke up as a huddle. Ready? Break. 5-on-5 fast break. Everybody done found the maroon, and now it's a different. You know what I'm spin the bottle. Things like that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's like you can't put, oh, fuck, how can I say this? It's like you can't bring every friend around everybody. You got to know who you mix and mingle with when it comes to friends. So if you mix and mingle the wrong friends, sometimes you bring friends around. I can say this because it's Patreon. I don't care. I got a friend. You feel me? I won't say his name though. We was around this girl, right? And my homie, like, she cool as hell. For real. Salute. Yeah. Thick as a bowl of grits on a Wednesday, my nigga. I'm so serious. That been sitting out for 2 weeks. You hear me? Listen, I met this girl. I'll tell you how I met her. I met her at a 7-on-7. Really 11-on-11, but we was playing 7-on-7. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It was us versus Ford. My homegirl, who I want to put on the podcast, she just keep running from it. My homegirl had brought her. They was friends, right? She went to Sean school too. Weak ass school. Bitch ass school. But she came. Listen, I knew this girl was thick because we was in high school. I was like a junior. You hear me? Mm-hmm. She was the thickest thing at the field. She was so thick she stopped everybody. No, SJ, I'm talking like how me and you just had eye contact. No, yeah. I'm talking about as soon as she walked on, nigga, the players on the other team, we literally mid game like this. Oh, I got that. Hold on. You feel me? I'm talking about as she was walking up, niggas was literally like, down, sit. I'm sitting back there, helmet on, like I got a black visor here, and I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, you got it, mama. I promise you do. So in that case, I met her that day. That was the first time I ever met her, though. You know what I mean? And when I ran up sideline, hey, hater, come and talk to me, big dog. She walked down there. Who is that? She like, oh, yeah, that's my whoop. I'm like, I'm not mad at you, bro. It's like, I'm not mad at you at all. Like, that's your homegirl. Like, she introduced me. Like, yeah, it's my homeboy, D-Marshall. I'm like, sob. You feel me? Fast forward. This the girl. So she used to pull up to my neighborhood, right? Tell you 2 times she pulled up to my neighborhood, killing 2 niggas in my neighborhood with the coldest shoulder I ever seen in my life. You hear me? I'm talking about solidify. And she was mad at me. How about that? Got mad at me and turned two other niggas down. I was like, the fuck I do? Why I didn't tell these niggas to bring down and try to shoot they shot? But first shot. This when the Charger first came out. What was that, 06, 05?
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah, that was 06, 05.
Bro, first one. My boy, he just got this joint. Black. He got the Pradas on. Yays on. He got the Ralph Lauren. This one, Ralph Lauren was popping too. You know, the little regular basic Ralph Lauren shirt with the hat. Mm-hmm. Niggas was out here looking like my son. That's how I tell niggas, y'all was my son. My son used to wear that. My son was wearing that Ralph Lauren outfit. That's here nor there. Bro, listen. She at the corner. I'm lit. You know what I mean? So I'm just coming down. We just kicking it. I'm like, she literally laying across the back seat of the car. Like laying across. I'm like, bro, get out. Like, what are you doing? Like, why is we got to talk to you from the car? She's like, DeMarcus, I'm not getting out. I'm like, why? She like, you know why I'm not getting out. I'm like, bro, get out, bro.
You know why.
I'm like, bro, get out, bro. Like, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you, bro. You good. Like, man, I'm not telling nigga leave you fucking alone. Them nigga pull up. She like, DeMarcus, I'm not getting out. All right, bet. Walk past again. We smoking. I'm like, bro, get out. Take a shot. Come take a shot. She get out. Boom. She get out. Literally get out. She get out on the street side. As soon as she got out the car, and she like literally turned to walk around the car, bro. It's like every nigga in my neighborhood, same way at the field. Mm-hmm. It was like ass radar went off. Niggas just sent straight to her. Boom. Everybody like. So cuz jump in the Charger. He do the most. Bag all the way up to the corner. We at the corner. So all this is extra. All the skirt and all that. No, this all extra, right? Like, he being extra.
Yeah.
Bro, he hopped out, left the door open. Walk over there trying to shoot his rear. She was like, bro, please get out of my face. She was like, no. He was like, you can't have? No. But what about? No. The whole time she gridlocked at me like these. I'm like, that's all I can do, bro. Second time, and back to the story I was getting to. Second time, letting y'all know that this is why y'all shouldn't take y'all friends around, because that's corny. He was one of my homeboys, and that was corny. Mm-hmm. Can't do that, bro. You knew you didn't. You could. First of all, what made it corny is because you drove down here. You could have walked down here. It's literally 5 houses down. Like, you could have walked down here. So you trying to show her that you got this car. That's what it is. You tried to use the car again. Lead with your wallet. You tried to use the car as the flex. Second time. Sitting at my house, same situation. But now we sitting on the porch. So I'm like, if you come sit down, they won't see what's going on. They just gonna see you. You feel me? She like, DeMarcus, no, not getting out the car again. This time she get out on the street side. She get out. She walk up. Nobody is out here for real. Just us in a little porch. Nobody out here. I'm like, bet, come on, sit down. So she sat down. I got up, gave her my seat, made sure she was behind the bushes. Like, y'all gotta know this girl to know what's going on over here. Mm-hmm. So she talking. Her birthday coming up. She like, yeah, I'm doing a one night only. Demercia gonna come. Ooh, she kicking it. She just talking shit. Homeboy. Oh, we gotta go to that bitch. I'm gonna be throwing all the ones. I'm like, nah, bro, chill out. Like, nah, folks. Like, he like, she let the first time go. Made that shit like 3 or 4 more times. Every time she started talking about it, bro, he was like, can't wait to see this. You gonna be on. I'm like, she was like, bro, you act like you ain't never seen an ass before. I was like,
that's how I go.
that's so. See what I'm saying? And it put me in this situation because now it's like DeMarcus. Every time you make me get out the car, I gotta deal with one of these randoms. And I be thinking like, I get it, but that ain't me personally. I didn't do that. I know that's where everywhere you go.
I was about to say she
You feel
probably
me? That's
used to shit
like
that.
that's everywhere you go. It don't matter where you go. You the thickest thing in y'all group, y'all pattern. Like it happens. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. But also to me, niggas gotta learn how to not be. You gotta turn the horny off, gang.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be fly enough to. Every girl ain't going. Yet. Sometimes you gotta peep the scene. Look, nigga. They was checking it out. Checking it out. You feel me, nigga? Get your, like, you gotta check it out, bro. See what's going on.
Yeah.
She might like girls. What you gonna do if that's the case? Now she really ain't fucking with you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Check out the scene first. Make sure she ain't no bodies. Nigga might sock you over them. You feel me? Nigga might get, hey, bro, what you doing? My bad.
Yeah, my bad. I ain't even
Cuz just got shot in Chicago over this. A badly built bitch. No, SpongeBob SquarePants built bitch, bro.
I was about to say, you said badly built. That ain't the same thing.
Yes, it is.
SpongeBob.
Badly built. She
Like-
was, no, I take that back. She was Patrick Star. Boom. Nothing.
Yeah.
In there like, let me get a pack of Newports. Cuz trying to sell her the weed like some Detroit type shit. You know, you go to the gas station, you let your girl get out the car. You sitting in the passenger seat on some fly shit. I don't know why you didn't get out the car, but you let your girl get out the car. So she clearly y'all right here by the door. Feel me? Or whatever it is, they got the outside window, the register that's outside. You know, the little spin around. Remember when we was growing up, they used to have a little, they could lock the store door. When niggas couldn't steal, you had to
gotta go
tell
to
them
the
what you
window
wanted.
and
Yeah.
shit,
Bro, cuz they at the window. Somehow cuz asked if she needed some smoke, some weed. Basically, that's the whole situation. You need some Zaza, whatever. Y'all know these weird ass gas station niggas be doing when they be trying to sell weed. So, whole time is cuz he do that, she get her shit and walk and get in the car. Soon as she open the car door and get in it, cuz get out. And now you won't smoke. Why you talking to my girl? What are you doing here, Brody? Like, what we doing here? But in cuz defense, I'd have been like, cuz I asked you the same thing if you was trying to grab some weed. Like, I'm trying to sell some weed. I don't know what you want me to do here, bro. Cuz shot this nigga 14 times.
Damn. 14.
Close range. Shot him in the head, close range, right in front of the stove. Now you in jail for the rest of your life. Over a bitch that's about to go fuck a nigga to say she know you're done. You're done. You're done. You're over with. You're over with. It's on camera. They have your face on camera. You with the gun. First of all, cuz put his arm up like this. I don't know why. All right.
14 the number of the year, though.
Listen. Hey, one thing y'all gotta understand is I don't know what y'all be thinking when y'all do this. If a nigga point a gun at you, your body ain't stopping no bullet, bro. Your best bet is to try to push the gun up or something or run. Nigga, run towards him. Cause they was so close that, listen, they was so close cause up that bitch and he kind of like moved his hand out the way. After that, I would have pushed dog and like, no, nigga, I'm not just moving this bitch out. No, I'm up under you, folks. You feel me? On some football blocking shit. I don't care how big you is, nigga. I'm gonna push you where you gotta stumble a little bit. I'm out. He's a runner. He's a track star. He gonna get away. He gonna get far. You hear me? I'm hitting that first corner right by the wall. Cause when you start shooting, every gas station small enough for you to hit that. I'm hitting that corner. Bow. Bow. Hit another corner. I'll come back for my car. Don't worry about that. And when I catch you again, it's me and you for sure, buddy. But oh my God. I shot him right there, dead. I was like, see, and that's the point that I'm saying. You can't take niggas everywhere because now you lost.
Crazy,
He dead, and what? Now what? Where do we go from here? You about to go serve the rest of your life in jail. And listen, if any of y'all that watch YouTube, if y'all watch any of these jail stories, they tell y'all don't go to the penitentiary. But y'all seem to like to go to the penitentiary. I don't know. And ain't no, you ain't got it. I would rather listen to an ex-con story than actually go experience it. I'm dead ass. When you be listening to some of these stories in these other states, some of the shit these niggas be doing.
I said that shit when I was working up at I ain't gonna say the name. Juvie. I was working at this Juvie. And a bunch of little niggas in there, they all the way up to 18, but most of them was like 14, 15. They already so institutionalized that all they want to do is watch this shit. The TV come on, they want to watch the jail shit on TV. I'm like, dog, why y'all want to watch this all day? But I realized, and they mind all they doing is getting prepared for when they get out of here, that's where they going next. And I'm like, dog, y'all don't feel like y'all got nothing else to look forward to in y'all life? Like, that's it. That's y'all next step, huh? Like, it's only one of them. That's why I'm like that. It's like, this shit kind of tough, but you understand where they come from. All right, this a long road right here.
No, it's not.
Only one of them that was like, "What, you think I could do something different?" Hell yeah!
But listen,
don't gotta be the pipeline. You just go from one to the other, dog.
I'm gonna give you a real story, another real story. When I caught my first case, right? Mm-hmm. I was in there. I went to jail, and I was in the holding cell. This dark skinned nigga, right? He was right next. He was right next door to me, but then they put us both in the holding cell because we had to go to court together, right? So I could tell he was nervous. I'm in this bitch nervous too though, because I ain't never been in jail, so I don't know what to expect. You feel me? And it's boring as fuck in here. They got one high school clock in here. The niggas, everybody trying to look at the high school clock all day. I'm like, I ain't sleepy. I went to jail in the middle of the day. You feel me? I'm like, damn, I'm in this bitch, bro. At least until tomorrow. You feel me? Like, man, this some bullshit. You hear me? I'm like, and I hope they ain't on no bullshit. So, I'm in here. This how I found out about Sada Baby. I'm in here with Sada Baby's #1 fan. When I say #1 fan, he called this nigga bro like 30 times. That's my brother. Nigga, when I get out, we up. It's red zone, blood gang. Woo. I'm like, bro, I wish you just sit down. Like, I don't even know who Sada Baby is, nigga. I swear to God I don't. Like, I want to tell that nigga so bad, like, just sit down, bro. Like, nobody in here talking about Sada Baby but you, bro.
Yeah.
And I felt bad because as soon as I came home, first nigga I heard, Sada Baby. That's when he came out with the, damn, what's that song? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but jigs chopstick won't take your sofa. And that's in my them bands. Like, how, that's when that song first came. I'm like, this what this nigga talking about?
Yeah.
Come on, gang, like, for real? And my cousin, she was listening to all this nigga music, so shout out to Cole. She put me hip to Sada Baby. She played all this nigga music. I was like, okay, all right. She was like, you don't like him? I'm like, no, I ain't feeling this at first. Then she just started playing his little hits. I'm like, okay, all right. I see what I see where he going with this. And shout out to Sada Baby too, because he's progressed over the time. Glad to see Skilla doing better. Before we get back to the conversation,
oh, yeah.
I'm glad to see Skilla is doing a lot better, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But what was the question again? Damn, I lost my place. Oh, the story.
We was talking about
when I went to
being
jail.
Locked up. Yeah.
So look, I went to jail because we in the cell. So the judge like, you get a personal. She hit me with the personal bond. He behind me. You feel me? Like he go in the cell, go do the court because we doing court in the cell via Zoom. Mm-hmm. So like, Mr. Mercer gonna let you go, personal bond. You don't even gotta worry. As soon as you go upstairs, if you ain't got no holes or nothing, they gonna let you right out the front gate. You can go ahead. We'll see you at this court date. I'm like, all right, bet. Feel me? Whoa. So I'm talking. He cool now. Like, me and Cuz been chopping it. We been in this bitch fucking 36 hours now, 24 hours, whatever it is. And we chopping now. He telling me what he did, why he did it, how he got caught, all that type of shit. So I'm like, all right, bet. Well, I'm like, shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talking now. I'm like, shit, we'll see what happen when we go to court. He like, bet. She like, no bond. Remain to the jail. He like, ooh. Listen, when I say his soul left his chest, he was like, all right. Walked out. Then we go to the what's the name? Me and one of these, I met another nigga in there. He was one of the the frequent Home Depot shoppers. And I told him, like, I work at the depot. He like, man, I knew you from somewhere, bro. I knew I seen you before, bro. I knew it. So we chopping, we done got cool, nigga. I seen this nigga the next day while I'm at work. He like, damn, you good? I see you staying out of trouble. I'm like, yeah, I see us too, nigga. We both just got out. Fuck you talking about. But the whole purpose of what I'm saying is we went to court for our court dates, right? I'm walking in as, fresh, woo, my guys, nigga, I'm cooling. You know what I mean? I go out here, talk to my public defender, whatever, what it is. He tell me what to do. I'm like, all right, bet. He like, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Just pay the fine. Go to, you're going to have to do some community service type shit. We're going to get you out of here. And, I'm like, all right, bet. Tell me what to go on. I go in there, see the judge, plead, but he go before me, right after I get done talking to my lawyer, I go sit down, you know what I'm saying? He like, all right, just sit in there, I'm gonna be in there in a minute. Bet I go in there, he up, but he coming out the back with the orange joint on, nigga, it look like he been having a week of hell. You hear me? I'm talking about a week of hell, nigga. Like, niggas been just fucking with him all week, nigga. I ain't gonna even lie, that's how scared, I'm not saying he was scared, but that's just the impression on his face he had. Man, nigga stood in front of the judge, she was like, I'm gonna give you a bond. Like, 10%. I think he had like a $1,000 bond or something like that. Maybe. No, not $1,000. It was probably like $1,500 or something like that. It was some cheap ass shit. You feel me? That nigga said he literally looked at the judge like, I'm just gonna have to stay in here until my case is over. He said, I don't have nobody in my life. It's like, that's why I did what I did. He was like, I don't have nobody. He said, I don't have nobody that can give me that.
Damn.
And I was in that moment right there. In that moment right there, if I would have had the money, I'd have bonded that little nigga out. But also knowing, damn, what if you bond him out, he go back doing what he doing? Mm-hmm. This might be the only time that kind of really straightened him up. Like, nigga, you got to figure it out, though. And that's what I was telling him, like, because we got a chance to chop it, like, I seen him when he got out, because when I had to go back and get my probation off, he was in the probation office. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm like, you been good? He like, yeah, I've been chilling. I got a job now. He like, I've been trying, bro. I'm like, good, keep it up, nigga, like, keep that trying shit up. I like to hear that. I only got to come in here to report to pay. I don't got to talk on the. I got to call in. You feel me? I never got dropped. None of that. She just used to call me, and I used to have to be on the phone with her for an hour. She'd be like, "You good? Where you at?" I'd be like, "I'm at work." I ain't had no monitor, nothing. She'd be like, "I'm at work." She'd be like, "All right, okay." Like, she trusts me, nigga. She never dropped me none of that. I paid all my money in the first 6 months. Every check I got, nigga, I met them. There you go. Let me get up off this shit. As soon as I paid my last dollar, she called me like, "You off?" I was, I'm off 6 months early. Thank you. I appreciate you. Went right in there, got that paper signed. Nigga, I'm talking about as soon as I got to the parking lot.
Shit, that's exactly.
Even though I was smoking the whole time, it was just like, nigga, now I feel better. Because now I felt like if I got in trouble for smoking, I would have got in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was fucking around in Oakland. I had it was supposed to be a year probation. And
Oakland.
I had jams. I was supposed to get dropped randomly. I had to come in, blow in the machine, all that shit, do my probation. Oh, for real? Man, that shit used to be so irritating. But showing up, I had to go in person, see the PO, all that type of shit. I had community service. I had to go to MAD, a bunch of shit, dog. But I knocked all of that shit out in 6 months. When I went to court, the judge was like, "Is there anything the court could do for you?" But that's after she already talked to 3 people that's just up there making excuses. She getting pissed off and all that shit. When she got to me, she was like, like if it wasn't for your behavior, this wouldn't even be so bad. But like you cooperated, you did everything you're supposed to do. So like, is there anything the court could do for you? I was like, man, hell no. Like I just want to go home. Hey,
I just want to go home.
6 months, I knocked that shit out in 6 months. She was like, thank you. Mm-hmm. She thanking me. But that's just how much people be bullshitting in there, man. Listen, I like my freedom, dog. I don't understand why people just freely give it away.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the funniest shit ever, and I don't know if Tron gonna be mad at me for saying this, but I remember the day that nigga, listen, we went in there, right? Listen, this nigga called me early as hell, like, cuz I need you to go to court with me. He was like, cuz I think I'm going to jail. I'm like, you think you going to jail? All right. He like, I need you to drive my car back. I'm like, all right, bet. So we get in the car, we burning all the way to the court case. Listen, I'm talking about smoking heavy. You hear me? And we get there, we roll the window down, he air out, we'll be good. Like, go in there. We late. This nigga find out we late when we get there. We late to the case. So we get to the courtroom. She ain't even got to him yet, though. Cool being, she didn't get to him yet. So he go there, he sign in, he go run down, and we go down there. And as soon as we get in the courtroom, she canning niggas. Black lady canning niggas. I'm talking about 6 months. A year, 6 months, a year. Oh, you playing with me? 6 months. So cuz literally started doing this. Handing me everything. Yeah, here you go. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He like, man, I'm going to jail. I can tell right now I'm going to jail. I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro, you good, bro. She ain't about to do that to you, gang. So he went up there. She called him up there. He go up there with his lawyer. He kicking it. He talking to his lawyer or whatever. What the judge say? She said, Mr. Smith, the only thing I'm mad about is these drug tests. She said, other than that, you pretty damn good. Like, you got everything else done. She was like, but I'm going to give you, listen, she said, but I'm going to give you a chance. She said, because everybody else, they was fucking up completely. She said, but you pretty almost decent. Bro, she was like, I'm going to give you a chance. She's like, well, when you come back here next time, that drug test better be right. You feel me? Them levels better be lower. He was like, all right, bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, ma'am. He did his whole spiel, whoop, whoop. Man, this is nigga, when I say listen, he came out the courtroom, we walked out, we got in the car, started that bitch, that nigga fired that bitch up. Boom, 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 boom. We got on Telegraph, boy, that nigga said, scarf! Fire that blunt up, D. Works we lit. I was like, cuz, she was about to kill your ass. She thought she was going to jail. He ended up going to jail the next time he went to court, but it was still funny though. But I mean, he said, but I also asked him too, because I remember when he did, he was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I did it because he was like, man, I was just tired. He was like, bro, I was sick of just doing it. Like, bro, I'd rather just get this shit over with. Like, let me just y'all not about to keep doing this. I'm not gonna stop smoking. You feel me? So the only way y'all gonna get me to stop smoking is send me to jail real fast. I go do this and get it over with. So when I come home, I'm good. And I understood that. Like,
some people would rather do the time than be you outside the bars, but you might as well be locked up.
Might as well.
I hated that feeling.
That's why I understand niggas that be having 2 ankle monitors on. I be like, how did you end up with 2 of them bitches on? Like, what are you doing, bro? Do you got to be home at different times? Like, you got to be at home with your right foot. Come in.
What the hell?
Yeah, I thought somebody knocked on the door. It's like you got to be at home with your right foot, but then you got to be at 6 o'clock, and then you got to be at home at 7 o'clock with your left leg. You get to keep that one leg on the porch. What the fuck? Like, I don't know. It's still crazy. But, yeah, that's some of the shit that I do understand, like, when it comes to, like, because you asked me, going back to the topic where we went crazy all over the place.
Yeah.
But basically leadership, just knowing certain people who can handle certain things. Like, if I could give, like, even if in the case of Juan, like when he was on the pod, you feel me? I know his time limit. Like, he got a time limit. It's a time limit before his attention span to be like, all right, I'm over this. It's not like I'm over this, like I don't want to talk. Like, I'm not done with the conversation. I'm involved, but all right, what's going on Instagram real fast? Like, we've been sitting here just talking. Like, I get it. Everybody don't got that. I always look at doing these podcasts as like a form of therapy for me. It's like the way to say some of the shit that I be wanting to say and see, like, if I could pick other people's brain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I started with my friends. Like, let's start with the friends. But then you also understand that I make new friends, and they're actually more equipped to do the job than who I want to put in there. So, like, that's why you see so much turnover in the pie. It's not, and if you really think about it, it's really not. It's really me building a network of community of people. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, adding Viz, adding Bree, adding Bombay, Flo, all of them. It's easier to give Flo and Bombay a show now. Y'all know who they are. Mm-hmm. Y'all know the personalities. Y'all know exactly what y'all will be getting if y'all seen the show with Flo and Bombay. You know what I mean? So if you like them, if you're a part of it, like me, keep adding into they mantra. If them niggas was doing something on the side, like if Flo and Bombay was like streamers, Twitchers, like Twitch streamers, if they just actually was on Twitch together all the time, and that would bring the, you get what I'm saying? That would give people more of y'all personal personalities. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, the reason that people can buy into your personality is because they can see you here in a room full of people with opinions and see you actually go on your own platform and enjoy another side of you with your opinion. Yeah. With Viz, it's different. Like, you're more worldly on here. You talking about more in-depth topics differently. On your podcast, it's more about marijuana, you feel me? So you got kind of a selected audience, but...
Yeah, it's more niche over there.
But the reason I wouldn't put a niche on them is because marijuana is so universal. Even if you don't smoke marijuana, you use it in some form. Mm-hmm. So it's like he's not just sitting there doing strand reviews. He's trying to get down to the bottom of how it's grown, how it's taken care of, how did you turn this into the THC lotion, and he trying to really find out the bottom. That's why I appreciate they pod. Like
There's good shit going on.
being able to see them actually go talk to real caregivers and things like that. That's a difference. But that's their niche. So when they come over here, it's like, all right, I know you smoke weed. We know the weed concepts, but I want to hear you say something about this. And it's always been good when me and him talk about sports because we don't go too far about it. It's just most of our sports conversations is our personal bets. So it's still like you know what I mean? It's still kind of close.
Yeah.
It's like I bet, you bet, me and you bet against each other. Like the Bud Canelo fight. They taking Canelo. I'm taking Bud. So that's another one. They took Spence, I took Bud. He gonna keep running with that they didn't take Spence, but I'm telling you, we was on live, bro. Like I keep telling them, like, bro, just put up the live stream.
Yeah.
It was all I felt I was gonna get jumped in there because Bud whooped his ass so bad. No, literally, it was like, damn, Bud beat your man's ass so bad. I gotta leave before the fight over.
Yeah.
I had to get out of there. I'm literally on the stream, like, bro, I gotta get out of there. I don't know how these niggas gonna take this ass whoop they just had. Because they was sitting there like, bro, we about to change the fight. I'm like, wait, it's only the 10th. Like, you right, I got y'all. I understand. My man's got his ass whooped like this too. I would want to take him. You know.
See, that's where, like, coming on this podcast, I always feel like, all right, I get to let my hair down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I noticed on my channel, I even had to say it. Y'all don't even really get to get my whole personality on this channel because it's all poised. I'm kind of buttoned up because it's because of the approach I'm taking. It's almost like I'm bringing the news. So I'm coming on and I'm talking about this stuff. It's like I got this, whatever the topic is, I'm trying to deliver whatever it is, give you my take on it, but it's not really a whole lot of personality behind it.
Stony Lamont Hill.
I see that. I see that.
It's simple, but
So
that's
then
why I
it's a lot
always say
different when
that.
I come in here.
But listen, that's why I always tell people, like, when you watch his channel, it's gonna seem conspiracy. It's like the conspiracy theories are popping because he really telling the news, but he giving y'all his perspective of that news.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all what the news say, but do y'all really believe that the fucking come on, bro? Like, at some point, are y'all really about to sit here and all right? Well, let's put our tinfoil hats on then. Let's just go down the rabbit hole and figure out where we can go. Like, and that's why I say, like, some videos when I watch, I'll be listening, I'll be like, you know what? That's a good perspective because if you looking at it from just the news perspective, you're gonna be like, all right, bro, like, okay, y'all telling me something. But you gonna be like, but they are telling us something. Mm-hmm. They fucking us over here. You don't hear this? Like, listen to that part. This is the clip where it's like, all right, you gotta hear what they saying right here. This is the part that everybody is gonna miss, and y'all only gonna listen to the broader message. This is what they really saying. This is the cover up. And I'll be like, okay, now I'm here with you. Because you saying it in a way of, and let's just put it to what it is, in the niggas understanding.
Yeah.
It's basically like how Cam and Mason and like kind of talk for Maurice Claret. Like when he being real political, he'd be like, yeah, so, you know, like, I mean, I wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? And Cam would be like, all right, what Mo really trying to say is the bitch did whoop, 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 and she shouldn't have did the X, Y, and Z. That's why her dumb ass got what she got. And it'd be like, that is the nigga version of what you saying. So all the niggas in the comments that didn't really understand what he was trying to say, or they felt like he was being a certain type of way, like, no, this is what he really, let me say it in nigga form for y'all. Yeah. So y'all can understand. You feel me? Even when May speak, you know what I'm saying? Let me clean it up for Cam. This is what it sounds like when you clean it up, Cam. You gotta. I
took some criticism too because I figured out like my vocabulary it get a little different sometimes, but I kind of scaled that back too because all right, it's not normally how it's in there, but it's not normally how I would like relate a message to any average person. So let me figure out how to do this shit where it's a little more palatable for people.
Because you know who my problem is with a lot of people? And you endorse this nigga a lot. I just don't say nothing. But my other issue in real life is that nigga Anton. I don't really like him.
Daniels?
I don't like him.
Okay.
I don't really like him.
I can understand. He's...
It's not his takes. Sometimes
he's an asshole.
Yes and no.
He's an asshole.
I agree with him. Now, the only time I ever agree with him is when he went up against Cuz, that little dark-skinned skinny nigga with the waves. They did that debate on the table about women. And Cuz was like so feminine, base standard, feminine. Like he was so, I can't think of Cuz' name. I don't want to say, but Anton was like so like that was he was sitting there. He got his points off. I understood what he was trying to say, and I understood. Like I get it.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because he was basically like, Cuz was basically saying like, you supposed to treat your woman like a queen, and it's supposed to be like if a man can't send you this, and ooh, like he was just going with his flow, and I was like, I can tell what type of nigga you was growing up.
Yeah.
You was the nigga that got pushed in the lockers. That was you. I can tell because your vocabulary different. I know some of niggas that girls would think is simps that if you just don't know him. You feel me? Like you may think he's soft and a pushover until you actually fuck with him. Like you gotta actually go. Like I know he not like that.
Yeah.
Now I also have my friends that I know are simps, like that will do little things that I would never do. You know what I mean? But that's what make us different kind of humans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's okay. But you can't, in his case, just look at every man and be like, bro, it's your fault. This your fault. You see, and then you can't look at every woman, because in Anton's case, because that's what Cuz was saying, the nigga he was battling. But in Anton's case, you can't look at every woman and blame her either. Some women is only as good as the person that they was raised by. So we can't shit on all women for raising y'all. You feel me? For
That's
raising
true.
other women the way that they was never led to know what a relationship looked like or how they supposed to react.
He was supposed to be, what's my man's name? Kevin Samuels. That was supposed to be his mentor. So he kind of like fruit off of that tree.
But you are doing it wrong.
But you're
doing it wrong.
He do make some solid points where we started having this conversation. We just didn't talk about it a lot. Where like I was asking you, do you feel like no matter what is on the man? That's how I look at it. Because you the one in the leadership position. So if it failed, what about your leadership slipped up? Like, where did you go wrong? Because you really controlling the pace of this relationship right now.
True. But let's also talk about young leaders.
Yeah.
We watch it all the time. He young. He has to develop. He has to get better.
Yeah.
He may have ran up against an older, more mature veteran. You know what I mean? Sometimes young niggas shoot for the stars. You only hit the moon. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't know how to convey your message. You don't have a male figure around to help you convey that message to where you trying to lead. A girl is asking for A, but again, they leading with the financials. So if your financial ain't up enough, you feel like your voice ain't large enough, but you learned that from your mom. Because your mom said what? Make sure you get the money. That's the only way you get you know what I mean? So now you thinking like, damn, my financials ain't up. So damn, I'm a nigga that's got to go 50. So now I'm settling. You feel me? Like, do I settle? And that's why they always be like, when niggas get money, they go and pick the girl they want. Yeah, because financially, I'm up now.
Yeah.
I'm up. Look at me. I'm up. That's why I understand the Drea Jalen Green thing. I understand the older, younger man-woman dynamic. I understand it. Because some young women want to date. We seen this.
Yeah.
We seen, you went to high school. Anybody in here that ever did it? Bro, you went to grade school, bro. The girl in your grade always liked the nigga older than you. They were more fans of the niggas that was older than you. And that nigga was a goofy of his grade. That's why he only could get the hoes in that grade. You see what I'm saying? Like, and if he was a little popular, come on. If he was a little popular in his grade, the girls understood that he was a scam. Like, nigga, I know how you is. You know what I mean? But the younger girls don't. It's little shit you can do, then they don't pick up on it. Just like when older women manipulate younger men. It's the same difference. You don't. It ain't like a fair manipulation. I ain't saying like they do. But if I want you that bad, all right, you want me. Show me how much you want me. Buy me this. Do this. Let's go here. Let's do that. Now you're going to take the chances to get your shit off a little bit. But then when you find out a little homie can meet the expectations, now you done actually fell in love. And he like, I already accomplished what I wanted now.
Yeah.
Now he looking
That's
for
why
somebody different.
I'm more interested in everybody else and how they look at it, different perspectives, because it ain't too far back. We don't got to go too far back to where wasn't nobody saying nothing about this. It just was what it was. And you go to other countries, it's men marrying
Children.
and impregnating 13 and 14-year-old
Children.
girls. And that's the norm. So
Not saying that that this shit happen.
right, it's like, all right, so what's the standard? Who get to set it? Who get to say what's right, what's wrong? Like, if we just talking about the anatomy, right? The earlier years, that's really your prime. That's your best years for
A woman.
having the baby, recovering from it. The older you get, the more you at risk of one of y'all not making it all the way through this process. There's a lot of stuff that come into it where it's like all right, this is the wall. This is where it's like, all right, you only got a certain amount of time for this part of your life and your contribution. So, all right, so then in your younger years, all right, is that were you supposed to? You know, it's like, all right, who get to say this is right, this is wrong? Because we all kind of coming at this situation from different angles. And
I think
I understand.
I think that's based on parent.
As far as your body goes, it's better when you're younger. But as far as your maturity and actually raising a child up to, you know, the adolescent years and all the way up
That's
until
why I
them
take
being
a
an
village.
adult. Yeah. So
And that's why I take a village to raise a child.
we missing a whole lot of that today, man.
See, and that's my point. But even if, and I'm not even with the younger, I'm thinking maybe at the earliest, maybe 18. If you have a baby at 18, I understand. If you have a baby at 18, that's cool. But anything younger than 18, y'all tripping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But if 18, you had a baby, if y'all, that's where the village come in at. Because yes, for maybe 3 years, the first 3 years of a baby's life, your parents might have to be chimed in. They might have to help out. They might have to give you some game. Like, this is the things that you should do. You should be able to lean on your parents for that type of shit. Whenever you have a child. Now, if you in your 30s and you have a kid, and that's your first kid, I mean, call your friends. Because your parents you lost that. You didn't have your child when your parents was young enough to really give you the game or help you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't wait till your parents in their 70s and they ask them to help you raise a kid. It's not going to happen. They gonna get away with so much shit. That's like asking my grandma, right? My mama gonna have a child right now and asking my grandma to raise it. Like, ma, what are you doing? Like, my auntie, any of them, like, you know what I mean? Like what y'all doing? She too old. She can't do it over. She not here to feed people. She can't hold a baby. Ain't none of that rocking. These kids big as. I fucking hate this nigga. I'm gonna call that nigga the bitch. But yeah, it's just like
some wild shit.
All right, what was you about to say? What the fuck was you about to say?
Just from your face, I'm like, D Marks has just got his test results.
Oh,
it's the look you had on your face. I'm like, damn, this nigga got some bad news, dog. Damn.
No, I don't want to say it because I don't want to insult. I mean, I say it, but you don't know the person, so it's just like I don't want. What my homeboy. Speaking of the niggas, my homeboys, the twins, right? Remember I was telling you about the twins?
Yeah.
This nigga just sent me a picture of a girl we went to high school with. I mean, we went to school with. Fuck just high school. We went to school with her, a couple, and that nigga said, what'd he say? He said, bro, she still fat as hell. What she talk about? Dog, you stupid. Dog, you stupid. Excuse me. Excuse me, Dish. Hold on a second. I'm going to call you in a minute.
Damn, man. All right. As far as my channel go, I apologize for anybody that's been like, yo, what's up with this nigga? I've been putting out little shorts and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out how to balance a whole lot of changes in life. And like right now, that shit is just...
Do you really think you have content to talk about, though?
It's always something to talk about.
But I'm talking about, do you have something...
Like some real substance?
Yes. Yeah. Like for you to just sit down and really give... What? Like, because was you like 20, 30 minutes?
Yeah. That's where I try to cap it, like 30 minutes. That's
so in that, I'm like, how much news do you think you will have for right now? Like, how many episodes?
News is different. That's why, like, I'm starting to separate the shit and do the playlist. Because sometimes it's reactions, sometimes it's news, other times it's like You the One. That don't have nothing to do with news. That's just like, yo, this like a message that was just on my mind. I'm gonna just sit here and talk to y'all about the shit like that. That's where my channel started making the transition when I stopped doing the reaction videos so much. Only those are the videos that get like 15 views. It's like,
or are you just not reacting to the most important things that's gonna drive traction? Do you think that could be it? Because I'm telling you, Anton is a. That was the one that made me be like, all right, SJ, I'm disappointed in this. But I didn't thumbs it down. I liked it. I just was like,
it's random shit. Like I know I understand what drives the algorithm. Like, you see, I put up the one with the street fight off the interview. Then Joe Budden, that one is like over 700.
Because they gonna always get some traction.
Yeah, it's one more.
They say something stupid all the time. My Royce the 5'9" video went crazy on TikTok.
It's one more that took off. Like, it was like, okay, I see. I'm starting to understand what people like to see more. But it's about. That's why I say it's a balance. It's a balance of that versus I really got something to say right now. So that's why I say that ain't the sexy shit. That ain't what is gonna bring in 1,000, 2,000, whatever. You know, that video not gonna go crazy like that until people start coming around. The people that's coming to my channel looking for that shit. Like, it's gonna take a while for me to build that type of audience.
All right, here we go.
What happened?
Make sure you clip this up.
All right, some news.
Here we go. But Marks be saying this man trash. It's hate. Might as well admit it.
There's got to be some
Motherfucking Days Love, I put that on. Sada Baby, I put that shit on. Peasy, I put that shit on Payroll and Doughboy Cash Out. I put that shit on Team Eastside, 4-2 Doug. I put that shit on Wavy Navy. I put that shit on Babyface E. I put that shit on. I put that shit on every motherfucker from Detroit who rep that shit, man. Baby Tron, I put that shit on Tron. Put that shit on Eminem, nigga. Put that shit on Marshall Mathers, boy. I put that on Icewear Vezo. I put that on Babyface Ray. I put that on...
It says Big Sean using artists to explain why Detroit is the best city in the world. What the fuck?
He love this city, man.
Ain't got a way to make them move.
I don't know. Listen. Whatever, bro.
That's my
Whatever,
favorite
dog.
thing.
Whatever, dog.
My favorite thing about Big Sean is he rep Detroit no matter where he goes. Like, we can talk about
like
the
the
leather
representation.
jacket and all of that, but
I don't like the representation.
there's a lot of people from Detroit you would never know until you go look at their Wikipedia.
That's cool. I
So
still don't like his. I still don't like his representation. I like the white boy representation more than I like Sean's.
That's interesting, dog.
Why?
I like.
Why?
You want to know who my favorite rapper out of Detroit is?
Talk to me.
Ob Trice.
Real name, no gimmick.
No gimmicks.
I know.
That's my favorite.
That's my uncle homeboy.
My god sister. That's his family. So yeah,
Obi my uncle homeboy. He done been in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
Got
that's
pictures
my
of OG and
favorite
everything.
Detroit rapper.
You want me to tell you who my favorite Detroit rapper is?
Oh.
No, I'm not gonna lie. All right, but look, one of my favorite Detroit rappers, for real, who really made me like embrace the Detroit vibe is Blade.
Okay.
I'm a Blade fan. Now you see why I don't like Sean?
Yeah.
Can y'all see it now? Cause that's Detroit.
That's yeah.
That's Detroit, bro.
I
What
got
he
you.
be doing, that shit not Detroit. That's why I don't understand. Peasy used to be Detroit. Not saying he not from Detroit, but you used to be us. Y'all don't. That's why I like Sada Baby. He is Detroit.
Yeah.
Nobody compromising his Detroit swag for nothing. He might
East
wear.
side nigga right
That
there.
is what we. Thank you. But when you see him, you see the east side of Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what this is an inspection of. I don't care how they dress. I'm not talking about their style, the way they dress. I'm just talking about in general.
Yeah.
When you see them, you can understand, bro. I'm from the east side of Detroit, nigga. Semi, he gonna run that. He running that. Like, that's his, like, nigga, I'm me. That's why I understand it. Not saying Peasy don't got, but you just, you make, in y'all group, the Detroit artist in y'all group who I think is a great representation of Detroit is Babyface.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
Listen
got
how,
no problems with that.
listen how he talk. Listen how he talk. Listen how he address shit. Look how cool he is.
Yeah.
That's a 6 Mile nigga. That's a East Side 6 Mile nigga. That's exactly what I envision a East Side 6 Mile nigga. A cool East Side 6 Mile nigga would be Babyface Ray. That's not putting no sauce on it. That's not me being no fan of nobody. Nothing. I'm just talking about the demeanor. You done seen him on live ranting about bitches. Typical Detroit nigga shit.
Yeah.
This is what Detroit niggas think. This is the way we think. I'm not gonna lie to you. The same way, everything he said on that live, when you talking about the girls on the live, it's an old live.
Yeah, he dropped some gems.
He was
on
dropping
people, too.
gems. But that's the way a real Detroit nigga think. Not the way Cuz think. Yeah. Not what he got going on. And that's okay just because you know all these people. I don't think Baby Tron is Detroit. That's Southfield. That's what a Southfield nigga look like. That's what they look like. I'm not lying to you, bro. I'm just telling you what it is, bro. Now, I don't want no beef with niggas in the city. That's why I don't talk about the Detroit artists, because a lot of these niggas get emotional and sensitive and they don't know how to handle it. I just know, Sean, you a major artist. So at the end of the day, I'm shooting at you. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? It ain't nothing about nothing. I just know niggas is sensitive. We bump into it, we gonna crash. And I don't want y'all to understand that just because these we will crash. That little rap shit, I'm not DJ Academics. We ain't doing none of that.
We gotta get Sean on the pod.
No, we don't. All right. If y'all book him, do what y'all do.
That'll go crazy.
I mean, I think it just would be a real conversation that he should have. If you really want to have a real conversation, he
need to hear some shit from people in the city for real.
That's my point. I don't think you got to post on the Detroit culture just because you know Detroit. You picking a bunch. Every artist he named on there, besides a few, they're not really Detroit. Just because you put Buffs on and you got some little, that ain't Detroit, bro.
Yeah.
Your glasses don't. I know real Detroit niggas that ain't never owned a pair of Cartiers. I'm just saying you're not Detroit because you got a pair of bro. You see how disrespectful it's becoming now.
Yeah.
You see what it is. The sports niggas run and go get Cartiers and wait till they beat y'all and do what? Put the Cartiers on.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. They do it in Atlanta. They took the coach. Y'all took the culture to Atlanta.
And I like, if I'm gonna get a pair, it'll be wires anyway. I don't like the.
All I'm saying is y'all took the culture to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Y'all gave it to Quavo, Young Thug, and all that.
Hell
y'all gave the culture away, so they made it more global. You can't hand our culture away and then be like, hey, you know what, Sean? That's the point that I'm making with you. You wearing bell bottoms and flower jackets, my nigga. If you actually put on some Detroit swag, bro, like stop doing that. Detroit niggas don't dress like that, bro. Am I lying? Am I saying something wrong? I'm just asking.
Nah.
When the last time you seen a nigga with some bell bottoms on, gang? Like, let's be honest.
Probably the 70s.
You not being that's not the post on the culture, bro. People respect, like I said, people respect Sean for his relationship. It's who you with. It's not about you, bro. They don't care about the music. The music ain't it. Because if they cared about the music, you would have. Look at the people they care about when the music pop.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not. That's my only issue, bro. Like, I'm not saying nothing crazy. Like, I'm not. Sada Baby shouldn't have more hits than Sean. You shouldn't, but he do. Sada could turn the concert up faster than Sean can. I'm just using Detroit versus Detroit. And that's our West Side. He is a Detroit West Side representative. Big Sean.
In the city, yeah.
What do you want to do? All right. If you do a versus.
I'm just saying.
I understand that.
Sean
okay,
got
that's
more
cool.
outreach.
Listen, that's cool. Do a versus. Put Sada on the stage. Put Sean on stage. Once Sada get to turning up, people not gonna want to drop in the Lord region to hear you say, B.I.G., I'm rolling in this. Like, niggas not trying to hear that. And what you gonna do, go first? Because he gonna come out with Sticks. Stacy. You feel me? Ain't never been no bitch. Ain't never been no hoe. Ain't never been. You gonna have them niggas in there, and them young Turk niggas gonna come. Yeah. Cut my niggas up, eat niggas in their feelings. And he gonna get to dancing and doing all that extra shit, bro. Them niggas gonna be like, Sean, you got washed.
Yeah.
Whether we know, listen, whether we know that if we go sit down and really listen to the music, Sean probably do got the better lyrics.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, we talking about impact. My beef is impact. Pause.
So Sean lack charisma then.
He lack impact.
He don't have no type of.
You lack impact. Your impact it's nothing. Your impact was Detroit when you first came out. You had it.
The only problem with that is he valid when he say nigga stole the flow. He valid when he say. Who stole it?
Everybody say Drake stole it. Okay, well, if Drake stole it, listen. You allowed it. Yeah. Stop blaming people for stealing something that you let them take from you.
Yeah.
You let that man
and kind of do it better than you too. I don't fight him on that. It's just niggas really did run with Sean Flo.
All right. And again, what is the Jay-Z line? Now y'all niggas want to take my flow and run with it. I was the first one with it. Bet 50, not dollars. Yeah, I brought some dough with. Like, he said this on Imaginary Players how many fucking years ago?
Yeah.
He talking about Mace.
Yeah.
You think Not saying Mace don't got bars or whatever it is, but if that's all I'm saying. So to say that and still to do this, you didn't make the flow better. He just brought if Drake took your flow, right? Let's just say this. If Drake took the style, he just put more eyes on it. Now, what did you do to keep it going? Because they say Drake shed his skin every year. So when he was done with your style, he left it there.
Because it ain't just about Shine. Drake is like, damn, who was we just talking about? Drake go and just borrow a little bit over here, a little bit over there, a little bit over there. He just snatch up whatever he can and run with it. That ain't culture. That's
Bro, I feel like, and I think that's where we mix this.
That's where the colonizer part comes
All right,
in.
I feel like this is where the colonizer thing was a good joke. I feel like y'all really stealing this. Y'all really shitting on Drake's culture. Like his musical knowledge.
Culture?
But his musical knowledge, that is his culture.
What's the Toronto sound?
They don't have one.
That's what I'm saying.
But that ain't who I'm selling to. I live in Toronto, nigga. My dad is from Memphis. I have these sounds in my head, bro. Stony, let's do this.
Sound
All
like
right,
Memphis, then?
Let's do this. I think that's why he did a song. I think that's why he did the song with Block Boy JB. When he jumped on the song with Block Boy JB, this is me trying to give a little love to where my dad from.
Hello. What about going up on a Tuesday?
I made the song pop.
I love McChicken.
I can't make McConan become whatever he is. I gave him the song. I laid him right there. What you mean? He made the Migos turned up after that.
Right, but
Versace was already popping.
They ain't Memphis.
That's Atlanta. But what he say? I'm in Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
What about these UK London niggas? Like
I'm trying to go out here and get the culture. I'm cultured. I'm out here actually looking at the culture, studying the culture, Afro beats. I want to go hear the vibes. I'm trying to create me a style inside of it.
And he ride the wave. That
but
ain't
why would you say that? Why would you say that? Can I push back?
I don't think
would
that's
Nas
culture.
be considered a part of the culture?
Yeah.
So what would be different from him and Rakim?
What you mean?
Flow wise, what's the difference? Rakim and him is the same person.
Nah.
Yes, they are. They storytellers.
Flow, okay.
And they rap pretty much
similar. If you reduce it like that, yeah, but they got different flows. They got different flows. And Nas evolved over the years, though.
What has Drake? What's the difference of his evolution and Drake's evolution? Why is his colonizing and his is not?
Because all Nas did was build on what he started. He didn't go and, I'm about to do some house music, and then I'm gonna go do some Afro beats.
So the I Can song ain't doing Mace Breathe Stretch Shake.
Hell nah, that's not the same. Drake.
Or my bad, I had that in reverse. That would have been the other way around because I think that came out after that. That came out after I Can. Somebody else did one of those type of songs. Somebody else did one of them type of songs, and I always correlate that to that.
I think Nas got heat in the middle of his career that everybody just like act like it didn't happen. Like the nigga album that was Nas, it didn't change a couple of times. That album is fire, dog. Hip Hop Is Dead, fire.
But listen to what I'm saying. This is my point that I'm making. The reason we can't say that Drake, well, I don't really run with the colonizer thing because it's funny. It's a great joke. It is because if you look at his track record, it's like Drake, you is just walking around stealing nigga style a little bit. But that don't mean just because I took your flow, that don't mean that I didn't pen the words. The words, if I gave you these words to say, let's just say Drake took his verse and handed it to you and said, "This your style. Here, rap it. Your style." Would you embrace the words would you look at the words any different?
All right, one of my favorite rappers is The Game. The Game do the exact same thing.
What?
You ever heard The Game is not just the shout outs. Like listen to him on the song, okay, Jesus Peace. You ever heard that album? Mm-hmm. It's when he on the song with Cole, it's Cole's flow. When he on the song with Nas, it's Nas' flow. Like he just borrow from everybody else's flow, but it's his pen.
But so why is he not a colonizer?
That's why I'm saying I get a lot of shit for liking The Game, but I'm like this nigga is a lyricist.
Drake is too. Y'all eliminate his first album every time. Everybody kicks out the first album that he ever dropped. Y'all everybody erased that. That's where I'm saying that's the original Drake. That's what
I'm with Drake all the way. Nothing was the same is the peak for me. So then I don't like If You Reading This Is Too Late because that's like that's before I even knew about Quentin Miller. I was listening to it like, what the fuck is this?
But also, the ghostwriting shit aside, right? What would be different, right? Let me quarterback this thing a little bit because I hate when people use this ghostwriting thing. Like everybody be like, oh, I just write all my bars.
I don't even care about that. It's the music the nigga making now.
But
it's bullshit, dog.
I have to keep up with the times.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Cause then I'm gonna be the rest of these old niggas on the shelf. Drake is dropping number ones every time, whether you like the album or not. But it's just like
because his career is all about number ones.
That's what y'all made it about.
I don't respect it.
But y'all made
my favorite rapper. My favorite rapper in the game is Redman.
I love Redman.
He just dropped the album last year. This nigga not trying to sound like nobody but Redman.
But
I love it.
But listen, Redman career is already established.
Right.
I'm established already.
But Drake been established.
But I'm still in the mix.
Like
Redman is really listen. Redman is really like retired. When he do something, it's like a pop out, one off. I'm just gonna jump on this track real fast and do something. I might drop a little EP or something just to, feed my fans that may really want to hear me rap still. Same with Meth, same with all them niggas. But y'all already put y'all work in.
Yeah.
Drake is still working. Kendrick is still working. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. But Drake and Kendrick and Cole, they still in the battle. They still working. They still in the field. They getting better and they can be whatever it is.
But
yes, everybody
I can't say it's better if I go listen to the original Drake and then you put it on Nokia. Nokia made me want to just grab this
number
nigga
one
by
song,
the neck. Like,
it's a number
how
one
is this
song.
a number? This is so.
Because all the girls like it. It's not. I'm not making music for y'all.
I was just talking about this. Like this straight. This is not a song for me. This for the women.
He said, "Where the fuck the function?"
I get it, but it's pure bullshit.
Stacy.
It's pure bullshit.
He made a song called "Give Me a Hug," bro.
Yeah.
At the end of it, put Aaron Hall and sung the song.
That's where I'm off the Drake train as far as whatever I was looking for Drake, I already got it. Ain't no more of that on the way.
So it's nothing he could do to change your mind.
Not based on Certified Lover Boy and
you naming all his collab albums. You do know that, right?
Certified Lover Boy?
That's a collab.
With who?
Who collabed with him on that album? Ain't
Certified Lover Boy is the one. No. Certified Lover Boy is the one with all the baby mamas on the album.
Oh yeah. You're right. What's the one? The fuck am I thinking about then? Him and Savage. What's their album called?
I can't even remember the name of the album.
Go ahead.
This nigga did so much shit. But yeah, like all the stuff we've been getting reached, probably like the last 3 or 4 albums. Scorpion.
Fire. I had to go back and reevaluate
I don't really
that.
have no problems with Scorpion. That was cool.
Fire.
But a lot of the shit.
My little cousin told me I was tripping over that. Yeah. Bro, see, you tripping. We got to get to this. Hold on. Let me.
It's just like, man.
Go ahead. Keep going.
I don't get enough from. It's like I can't even be mad at Drake because this happened to me with a lot of artists where I reach a point where it's like I don't really want to hear nothing else from you. So it ain't too many artists that I follow all the way through their career because all of them get to a point where it's like
Jeezy.
You're not really inspired no more. You just making shit.
True. I'm a Jeezy fan, and I think that's what Jeezy doing right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with this. This is just me. So Far Gone is like, come on. So Far Gone, Thank Me Later, Take Care. Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this, it's too late. Now, What a Time to Be Alive. I really wasn't a big fan of that, but that was him in Future, so I understand what they were doing. I like one song off of that album. Views. Come on. Views.
Me and my sister was having an argument about Views, and then I heard Joe Budden saying the same shit, where I was like, why is this nigga rapping about hiding the keys from his girl? They arguing at Cheesecake Factory. It was just shit like, man, bro, shut the fuck up with this bullshit, man.
I mean,
like,
this Drake. All right,
just
More Life. Come on, More Life. More Life.
I like More Life.
All right,
but that's the playlist, right? That's not really. Don't
but that playlist fire.
But I like More Life.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Scorpion.
I like Scorpion.
All right. Dark Lanes, Demo Tape, and Take Care Package. You can keep both of those. I'm not really changing. Certified Lover Boy. All right, you got that. Honestly, Nevermind.
Yeah,
you keep that.
This shit.
You can
this
keep them. All right, but I don't feel like every album that a person drop, and he dropping damn near one a year. He dropping album every year.
Yeah.
So he really got a lot of. So I just think if these songs was probably structure different, they may be different. We might have different looks. You know what I'm saying? I just think he just threw some shit together just to have it. Like, all right, bet. What's that? Oh, your phone. The one that's recording. Middle phone.
Oh shit! I thought I turned the sound off. That's an alarm. It's like
Go ahead,
it's
go
like 3:25, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I'm about. To,
I was about to hit the
about to get
alarm.
off work. Oh yeah.
He looking at me. I'm like, all right, yeah, hit the alarm. Nigga like, yeah. But yeah, no. So, Certified Lover Boy, honestly, never mind. Dark Lane demo tape, carrot package. You can keep all that. I ain't mad at you for that. Her Loss was a little decent. That was him and Sav. For All the Dogs, it was certain songs on there I liked. For All the Dogs, Scary Hours, I feel like Drake got in his bag, but it was only 2 songs that I really liked, and that's when he started rapping. But Drake, when he rapped.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's all I'm saying. Like, the average nigga ain't really going. You can't really. And that's my point back to Sean. Everybody get mad at me for this, but these are your peers, bro. They are your peers. Look at where your peers are and look at where you are. You let a nigga that's fucking 20 minutes away from us across the fucking river do this.
I think it's a crisis of leadership, dog. If Sean was under a different camp,
What camp do you think could have changed it?
probably Def Jam.
Why? He was under Def Jam, pretty much. Good Music was under Def Jam.
I mean, the real Def Jam. Like, not Good Music, but like the real Def Jam. I just see Sean was even in his feelings about like Ye ain't got no type of direction for him. He just out doing his own thing, and Ye just like, nigga, you make whatever, and let's see what you come up with.
You asked me about being a leader, right?
Right.
Now let me ask you a question about the leadership thing.
Okay.
Right? Do you believe that you as a podcaster should sign podcasters?
Not necessarily, no.
So the next question I have, do you believe an artist should sign an artist?
I think not. No.
All right, I'm gonna
Not-
give you
not
my
typically.
example. I'm
Not
gonna give you my
typically.
example, right?
The only reason why I say it's a crisis of leadership, and I think everybody expected more, is because Kanye wasn't just an artist. Kanye was a composer.
You about to do something
Look at-
I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna say you wrong about.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Think about all of the people that he brought together on every one of his albums, even the writers. Like, Kanye knew what he was doing to the point where even the changes he made, this nigga it's like a symphony. Like,
To his what? To his album, right?
right.
Okay. Go ahead, continue. I want you to keep these
so-
keywords in your mind.
Like, with that in mind, he knows how to put some shit together.
Mm-hmm.
So if he can do that, then why wouldn't he be able to do that for other artists?
Where did
That's why I
Kanye
think
come
he's-
from?
Chicago?
No. What record label did Kanye come from?
The Rock.
Who was the leader at The Rock?
We don't even know who that's that's
Who
another
was the main
crisis of
artist at
leadership.
The Rock, bro? We ain't got to do this.
Dame Dash.
Who's the main artist on The Rock? Come on. Say it.
It's Jay.
All right.
Yeah.
When have you ever seen Jay help somebody out besides doing the feature? Never, right?
Yeah.
Because guess what? He ain't. Jeezy said it. And this is my beef with all the CTE niggas besides Slick Puller. Every nigga that ever said something negative about Jeezy coming from CTE, oh, that's the win. Every nigga saying something negative about Jeezy coming from CTE, y'all got to look at the leadership in which they came from. That's the
Yeah.
part where y'all miss. Like, Rick Ross came from this leadership. Look at what he got going over at MMG.
Yeah.
They hate him.
It's a circus, though.
It's you gotta understand where these niggas come from. As artists, they got signed to these people. Jay-Z didn't do anything for them. He got you hot. Hold on. Look, he got you hot and said, your turn. Bings, Cam, Myth, all them niggas. He tried, and I feel like Jay-Z got away from it at the Memphis Bleak didn't pan out the way he said that he was supposed to. Like, I feel like that's where he stopped trying to develop artists. He said, I'll get you on, I sign you, and I'll make you hot. Once I make you hot, you on your own. Cole,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Rick Ross. Look at Rick Ross. I got you high. I did some remixes with you. Now go on, see me. Take it from here. Jeezy, same thing. Did the remixes with you. Did a couple songs with you. Now you take it from here. So I don't think that would Kanye. I do songs with you. You still the best beat producer guy that I know, but you doing this for us. You gonna put your all into us. You know what I mean? Because you doing it. That's why when I was saying keep these keywords in your mind, you talking about what he do for his album.
Yeah.
But creatively, him and Sean might not mix. You know what I mean? I might feel this way would be the way to go. And Sean like, no, nigga, I want to do it this way. Same thing if you listen to Tiana when she talk about They didn't mix creatively. Yeah. So if creatively I don't mix with you, you can't tell me how to compose my album. But when you do this, you might have some beats for me. But the way you may hear something, you might want to change this or drop this or do that. All right, that's fine for you. You get what I'm saying? But that ain't what I hear sonically as an artist.
So,
and I feel like that's where the disconnect came in. So when people say like Sean was supposed to do this, bro, he did that for everybody. How much backing did he really do for Pusha T? You ain't never really seen that nigga out there pushing. Pharrell was the advocate for Push.
Yeah.
I just so happened to be the fucking president over at Good Music. Same with 2 Chainz. He signed later in his career. I'm just trying to get you back hot.
But look at what they did. It's a little bit of Pharrell on My Name Is My Name, but it's Ye on there too. And then after that is what's the one with the Whitney Houston scene on the cover? Daytona.
Okay, yeah.
That's like all Kanye.
Yeah.
So you see what he can do.
True.
And then he tried to push out
him and Push
a little bit too much in a short amount of time, and everybody was kind of mad about that. Because he even did a Nas album, and they try to act like that shit didn't happen. But that album is not bad. It's like one song that need to be mastered, and another one is just, but like just a little 7-piece. That album is good, dog. I don't understand what the disconnect could be other than somebody just having so much pride. They like, nah, man, you can't tell me how to make my music, but you see the kind of music he make. So why would you think that you know this shit better than he do? And you signed to him, but you don't want to trust his vision?
Yeah. You signed me for my artist. You signed me for being the artist that I am. How you gonna get me here and try to change me?
But listen to how you talking about Shine being the artist and the music he making. Maybe he should have been listening.
Hello? Did anybody hear that? I'm glad you said it. I didn't even have to. See? Yeah. See, it's not D Marks. It's not me. He just walked himself to say everything that I've been saying. You gotta sometimes. All right. I don't know the female name, but they say the girl that Glorilla got her style from, right? Who Yo Gotti took her flow and gave it to Glorilla. Sorry. You don't got the raps, or we ain't giving. You don't follow the direction. It's something about you that didn't get you there. I'm sorry. Like it's good. Or who the fuck said I stole that from her? I probably never heard her. This how Glow talk. This how she rap. Her cadence or whatever. I'm not putting up. I'm not walking. She's not gonna walk in the label, and I got her up on the screen like, yeah, this who you about to be.
Yeah.
Like that ain't no. Her vibe is just different.
All I hear is Memphis when I hear Glorilla. So.
And that's okay because some people come off with the Memphis. If she from Memphis or from the South somewhere, and she might have that same flow or voice pattern, or it might be the same. It might be. It can happen. She could be from Glow could be from North Memphis, and fucking Baby Girl could be from South Memphis. We in the same fucking state, bro. Like, what we doing here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what we doing here? Like, it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
We from the same city. My bad. I said state. My bad. We from the same city. But
it's still the same state.
Yeah. But it's like we not too far from each other. Our lingo gonna be kind of be the same. Like if we rapping, this is how we gonna see it. And then she may have understood. Like I might have been rapping like this for a minute, but now she made my flow popular. So now when I rap, people gonna pay attention to me now if I'm saying something. Simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just gonna listen now. That's the part where everybody don't listen. And that's why I'm saying it was so dormant in Detroit that you let the drill scene make Detroit popular before you did, Sean. And you had it by yourself with nobody around. Dej Loaf came in and took your wave. She only had one song. Let a nigga try me. She put you right on the shelf. If you didn't have a core audience by then, you wouldn't even still be getting supported to this day. I'm just being honest. But you had fans because nobody was in Detroit making music. You was the only one. So in that case, you was the most popular rapper in Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay, when Dej came, which this is my point again, how you didn't sign Dej and try to make her go crazy. You feel me? Like, you should have really bagged her. Not doing no fucking old house music song where her talking about, whoa, whoa, back up off me. Like, what are we doing here?
That shit is fire.
That shit trash.
That shit
was
fire.
trash. I was disappointed in both of them.
I love them for that song.
I was disappointed in both. I'm not
You
gonna lie.
serious?
Yes, very much so. I was disappointed in both. I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't worth it. Like, y'all didn't have to do that. This is my point that I'm making. Somebody got to be in the studio. Like, no, bro, no, Dej, you just did try. You just did try me. I need you to be in this bag. You let Dirk come take your style.
Is that on the
After
Nah,
Dirk
that's
and
a- that's a
Dej, she
different
stopped
album.
rapping like that.
That's a different album.
That's why I love Dej Loaf, and every time she try to drop, I listen. Every time she drops something, I go listen. But it's just not the same.
Another
no
one
more.
that got jacked.
But at that same time, we know why you got jacked, and you didn't finish your situation. You let him put the drill sound on your sound.
Yeah.
You let him do that. You went over there with that Dirk and Dej shit. You went over there with that fake relationship shit or whatever the fuck you and Dirk had going on. You let that nigga sit there and study your pattern and shit and get you. You let him do that.
Yeah.
Then he started drilling on it. Started seeing him sliding, knocking niggas' heads off. Then he sing a little bit. He found his wave.
Yeah.
He already had a fan base. He just didn't know how to put the flow together. That's when he started growing his hair. He a whole new person now. He ain't even got the fade no more. He a whole new person. You know, like, I ain't gonna even say that. Upgrade. He upgraded. Arya came in the picture. I see you, Dirk. I see what you did. I seen what you did there. But I'm just saying, see what I'm saying. Do you see where it could potentially be what it is? But I get it. I also understand what people got going on. Oh, we answered that question already. Damn, we didn't cook. We segued a lot of shit.
What's my man, the CEO from Stellantis? I'm gonna call it Chrysler. Fucking idiot. I know this just a sidebar. We was talking about the Charger earlier. Who the fuck asked for a Charger EV? Now they discontinuing the shit.
Paywall James.
Like, no, we've been mad about this shit because it's like the Hemi is the heart and soul of Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, all of that. You got the T-Rex. All of that shit is living off the Hemi. And then you just decide, man, 24 is the last year and we about to start doing the electric vehicle. You seen them Chargers riding around? It's some bullshit.
Like,
and they already done with it.
They be like, then you get to the light, they be like,
He about to single-handedly kill Chrysler, like, in one swoop. This
You
shit
think
about
so?
to be... Dog, do you know how much money and time and effort they put into that shit? To roll that out?
that's cool.
They done with the fucking with the Hemi motor. And we on some we done switched over to the electric side of things.
Bruh.
Like,
Bruh, that Hemi ain't going nowhere. This is Detroit.
let's see what happened, man. Like they was
He crazy, but he ain't that damn crazy. He
That's
know
the
where his
dumbest
core,
shit I
he
ever
know where his
seen,
core,
bro.
he know where his core sales come from.
But why would you stop it, nigga? They
Because sometimes you got to look proactive. All the brands got.
Mustang said, okay, we'll give y'all a little EV, but we still gonna keep pushing out the regular
You
Mustang.
just got to get a little bit. Some people just say shit.
They didn't just discontinue the Mustang.
That's because they not stupid. They was like, don't worry about it. Go ahead and let
That
that little
was the
Charger die.
dumbest. I just read that shit this morning. I'm like, man, of course. Who the fuck didn't nobody ask for that, dog?
Go ahead and let the little. They like
Nobody
listen,
asked for that
everybody
shit.
sitting around like, go ahead and let that little Charger die. We cool with it. Motherfucker don't work in the city anyway. Go ahead and let that Charger die.
I'm seeing vets around the city a whole lot more too. Like, all right, white boys drive the Mustangs for whatever reason. That's just what it is in the city. White boys drive Mustangs. You don't really see too many of us in them. But a Camaro, a Corvette, a Charger, or a Challenger.
I think that's the worst. I think every car you just named is the worst car to drive in Michigan. But that's my personal opinion.
in Michigan for the roads.
Just period. Yeah. Because one thing about two things for sure, you got low profile tires in most of those cars. When you got low profile tires, it's definitely you damn near get a new tire every week.
Yeah.
You need a new tire every week. Detroit don't give niggas no breaks on these potholes. So it's up. They tearing your whole front end up. And I think after you really crash, like, or after you hit a pothole and it knock your bumper off, the car don't even look the same. You don't care about it as much. You start seeing them go downhill from that point, and I'd be like, niggas be racing them and doing all that. I'd be like, y'all be flying, bro. But in Michigan, you can't even drive fast. Like they stopping it. So it's
for
not
real.
Yeah, they putting preventive measures out, like extending the bus thing to add the island. So now you got to wait for the bus out here.
Yeah,
they take it off the curb.
Ever since that last video,
they
start putting speed bumps all through the neighborhood. Like they did it on every single block. I'm over by a school. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks this way, another 4 back that way. It's one street that don't got no speed bumps. It's like, dog, why we not racing over here? Why the fuck we got all this shit going on?
Oh, don't feel bad. It's over there on the 6 Mile area too.
That shit, I don't understand. Like, focus on the areas where the shit is going on if you trying to make a change or whatever. But like, they just came and fucked up the whole city because niggas was really just having fun.
I don't think that. I mean, I do say that was a preventive measure for just street racing, but I really think that was to slow down the police chases.
Because they couldn't keep up with that shit, yeah.
So if you try to take your stupid ass down this block and you don't know, you're going to tear your shit up trying to go over that speed bump. You feel me? So, and they put the bitch on the side street too. Like,
yeah, they just inconvenienced the shit out of us, dog. Just
drive slow.
Hey, man. Throw one of them Hemis in the squad car and then see if y'all can.
They got him though. Up, they just don't. They put the worst drivers in them cars. That's all it is. Them niggas, they got them. They have them, but you can't.
I just had to say that, man. I was looking at the Charger like, damn, like they didn't really make a whole lot of changes, so it's kind of been ever since the 3rd generation. It's kind of been the same car, little change here, little change there, but it was working. That was the number one selling vehicle for Dodge was the Chrysler. I mean, not the Chrysler, the Charger. Mostly the V6. But just the fact that you got something that's like the flagship car. Why would you go and fuck that up like that, man?
Because it be like that, bro. Them niggas be doing dumb shit, bro, sometimes.
That shit is crazy.
I don't know what you want. Listen. They
gotta talk to your people.
They're not my people.
They laying the shit out of workers up at Chrysler right now.
But they hiring the same way as they laying people off. They laying motherfuckers off and then hiring a bunch of people at the same time.
You can hire the new people and the temps for cheaper than what you paying them people that's already tenured in the game, man. I need to go holler at some people in the UE to get my job back. Hey,
man, look, that just be. See, to me, I feel like they just realizing that you can get more foreigners now.
Yeah,
it's more immigrants around.
Yeah,
when they'll take that instead of paying you $45 an hour, I could pay him $20.
Low key, the Charger,
and he gonna work way harder.
Is a foreign car. It's European parts on this shit no more. It ain't even American muscle no more. So that's another big secret.
And he gonna take less money and he gonna work way harder. He gonna be here at whatever time I tell him to be here.
Yeah,
and they not gonna complain. They gonna all take lunch at the same time, eat their little tortillas, and go back to work.
We the Motor City making fucking electric vehicles, dog.
Oh man, they around.
That shit is crazy.
They around here for sure. All right, anything else pressing on your heart? Anything else you need to get off your chest?
I don't think so, man. I got I really wanted to see if I could pull up the video, but I got my artist for today.
So that's B Hood and Rich Trees.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. Box truck. Okay. So they obviously they Detroit. What part of the city?
West side.
Hey, big West side. All right. Yeah. Again, I don't have nothing else that I need to say to y'all because I don't care. We've been rocking for a minute, so let's go.
Yeah, man. Love yourself. Keep your business to yourself. This shit is getting crazy.
Y'all make sure y'all keep hitting that like, hit that share, keep supporting us, man. We in there, be in here tomorrow 7:30. Y'all know how we rocking, man. It's me, my boy SJ over there, man. We holding it down. Y'all stay blessed, man. Enjoy y'all Memorial Weekend. Hope y'all have fun. I'm getting ready to go get me some sleep probably in a minute, man. Y'all know what it is. I gotta work. That's what it is. Keep working, man. Gotta work tomorrow, work tonight, and then I'll be back on the pod Wednesday and Sunday. Make sure y'all be there, man. Hey, look, the grind don't stop. Make sure y'all stay positive out there, man. Find you your lane, find you your niche. Don't let nobody stop your success, bro. think that I think a lot of people let that happen. And you cannot let nobody stop your success. What you see for yourself, God already wrote it in your cards. He wrote your path, man. He dug your road. Man. He'll take your road, take your journey. Gonna come to these forks in the road, bro. You're gonna have to know what to do when you get there. And I mean, because I mean, we live in a crazy world, sure. You know what I mean? We live in a crazy world. Y'all see that by the president we got. Y'all see that by how they setting us up to be man versus woman, black man versus black woman. They don't other races they don't do that, but I'm ran. So yeah, again, I see y'all tomorrow. I got some more beautiful topics, man. We're gonna keep it gangster. Bria be here. I don't know. I might ask SJ to come to shoot BTS because that's what we really need for the pod. Y'all really got to see the main pod when everybody's here and kicking the field. But see y'all soon, man. Y'all stay blessed.